Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new Stellaris campaign. We're doing 4.3. Before I get too deep into it, I do need to say hello to DJ Cats and Draken. I know you're enjoying and watching. Welcome. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. Hello, everybody. Let me just also prove that... Wait. There we are. I do indeed have a drink. I've spent the entire day at the bank, or at a number of banks, attempting to help my brother set up a bank account because he's just turned 18. Kid brother stuff. Oh my god. Nightmare. Anyway, welcome everybody. Let's talk about something more fun. Stellaris. Okay. We're going to start this off. We're not picking humans, probably. I hope. Please, let's not do that, folks. If we could not. Excellent. 100% fan of that. Oh, let me close the window. Actually, it's cold. That's better. It's too cold. Right. But I want to start us off starting with an authority. And that authority could include hive mind or machine intelligence. You know, we could go Gestalt. I don't mind. But let's start with the picking. I want to start at authority, then look at ethics, then... Actually, wait. Is that going to work? Yeah. Authority. Not ethics. Sorry. Authority first. Then let's look at origin. So I think the order we should do is authority. Then we should pick an origin. Then pick a species portrait. And we might be stuck to a machine one if we pick machine, you know, etc. And then jump back and do ethics and civics kind of in concert. We could do robot. That's not impossible, I suppose. And Smithy Boy, welcome. Thank you for your tier 1 subscription. Alrighty, so start spamming me with which authority you'd like us to pick. I will put a poll up and we'll start the polling. I have a hankering at the moment for oligarchic. We've not played many oligarchic playthroughs, I don't think. But, yeah. So authority choices. Your choices are democratic, oligarchic, dictatorial, imperial, hive mind, machine intelligence, or corporate. We could still play machines as in individualistic machines with one of the other authorities. So just because we don't pick machine intelligence doesn't preclude us from picking a machine species. I'm seeing Imperial. I'm seeing machine intelligence. I'm seeing corporate a lot. Okay. I'm seeing also democratic. Oh, the people want democracy. And that seems like a lot. I think we've seen a lot there, right? Let's authority. Put this poll up. I'll leave the poll up for a couple of minutes, and then we'll try and move on to the next thing. How's everyone been finding 4.3? You know, it's been out now for a little over a week. Am I losing my mind? Has it been a little over a week? Has it been more than that? No, it's a week and a half, right? Let me check. 4.3 came out 17th of March. Almost 2 weeks. Almost 2 weeks. I'm losing my mind. It's almost 2 weeks. Fair enough. The Purge update is now upon us. Yeah, internally they called this patch the Reckoning, and oh goodness me, that's very apt. Faux show. How's the vote going at the moment? Imperial is winning on YouTube with 35% of the vote. Second place is Corporate, 25%, followed by Machine Intelligence at 24%. Nobody loves democracy. Nobody loves the Republic. Then on Twitch, Corporate's winning with 47% of the vote. Machine Intelligence in second place at 29%. Then Imperial and Democracy trailing out with joint 12%. Interesting. All of my mods are finally working all at once, and I'm having a lot of fun, says Commander Ray. That's good. I really like how I believe that what they're doing at the moment is giving early access to modders, so modders can update their mods before, you know, patches come out. They're also planning, I think, on releasing fewer patches going forward because they kind of hit us with a few too many. We were getting 4 a year, which was overkill. I'm pretty sure this got announced a while ago. They were dropping down to like 3 big patches a year, weren't they? Or something like that. Like, yeah, something like that. Oh no, that was last year, and then they got rid of it, didn't they? And then we got a patch this year in March. Interesting. Huh. Unfortunately for all involved, the end of the cycle of power creep is merely the beginning of a new one. Yes, but such is the nature of power creep. Isn't it great? Since Ascensions take a lot of time, natural design is now more appealing. Yes, I like that change. I think that the Origins that give you an early Ascension are now just way broken and overpowered. Like, if you take Synth Fertility or Cybernetic Creed, you can ascend so early now, and it's just so... Like, Synth Creed and Cybernetic Creed and Synth Fertility are now overwhelmingly strong. Ridiculously strong. Impenetrably strong. You know, I don't know what other word to throw in front of the word strong, but they're strong, ladies and gentlemen. They are strong. Hail Emperor Montu. Well, vote Imperial and we might end up with that. Oh, there's a hype train starting on the Twitch. As long as they QA bug check the patches, they release one massive one a year for all I care. Yeah, I'd rather one big one a year with, like, some DLC possibly sprinkled around it. One big free patch and some DLC rather than, like, a big free patch and then a bunch of smaller free patches and then DLC on top of it, because it's just overwhelming. And can we stop changing base systems, please, a little bit? It would be nice, wouldn't it? Nanite Ascension or nothing. Dark one, the Darko #1, you're an evil son of a gun. All right, we're going to end the vote in just a moment. We're going to end the vote in just a moment. Corporates won on Twitch with 46% of the vote, but only 24 votes on YouTube. Imperial won with 38. Imperial on Twitch got 13%, but then on YouTube, Corporate got 25. I'm gonna have to Montu math this. Give me a second. Bring me my calculatrix. Right, so 118 times 0.37 plus 0.46 times 19 plus 24. Oh, I've miscounted that, for God's sake. Let's try that again. 0.37 times God Emperor DJ. How about no? Times 118 plus 0.46 times 24 equals... Oh, why is that? Oh, I need to do the brackets. The brackets. Have I got better calculator? Why has my calculator changed its settings? I hate this. Going to the settings. I need scientific. Yes, thank you. $0.37 times 118 votes equals plus open bracket. And let's check those results. Where did they go? I found them again. Plus 0.46 times 24. Close bracket equals 54.7 aggregated voting units. Cool. Then we'll do, the other one is 118 times 0.25 plus open bracket 24 times 0.46. 40.54. So just about Imperial edges it out, ladies and gentlemen. So we are Imperial. Next up, Origin. So we can take any of the Origins that are Imperial in nature, but nothing else. Okay? As long as it, if it's possible to take, we can take it. So we could take Cyber Creed or Synth Fertility, the overpowered monsters that they are. We can take anything. Start spamming me with Origins. Under one rule is not possible because we are Imperial, not dictatorial. Is Evolutionary Predators viable? I believe so. Let's double check that. Evolutionary Predators is viable. Yeah, basically, pretty much everything except the Machine Intelligence and Hive Mind ones are viable. I'm seeing Shattered Ring. I'm seeing... Twitch aren't even telling me what they want to see, so I'm not seeing anything from Twitch. I'm seeing Evolutionary Predators. I'm also seeing a lot of Synth Fertility. You can change to Imperial, yes, but we just voted to start with Imperial, JD, so we can no longer implement that change. Under one rule is not possible because we just voted Imperial as our authority. So it's simply not possible. Why not, you stupid bugger? You're saying Cyber Knights. Is that Cybernetic Creed, or is that Knights of the Toxic God? I'm also seeing Endbringers. Okay, there we are. I'll put the vote up and then we'll go through what each of them actually mean. Okay? If you're not sure which one you want to vote for, just hold fire. Currently, the options that have been shouted about the most are Endbringers, Synthetic Fertility, Evolutionary Predators, and Shattered Ring. Okay? Those are the options before you on the voting table. So what are these options, I hear you say? Shattered Ring. We start with a ring world, basically. Ring world is our home world. We have a ring world preference, making it kind of difficult. It can be good later on. Also can be a pain in the butt. Then we've got... What was next? Endbringers. Endbringers further up, I think. Yeah. So we've got Synth Fertility. We start as a people dying off. Children of men, if you've watched the movie or read the book. Children of men, basically. No one's able to produce more children, and we're all dying thanks to our pathogenic genes. Nasty. Nasty. See that spermatozoa? It's got a big X in front of it. Then evolutionary predators. We like to eat. We are the Krillitane. We eat people and imbibe their their genes within us thanks to the malleable genes. Do we? Is this... No, this is regular auto mod. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's this. Claws, insulators, plows, cortex, sense organs, calluses, pheromones, and harmonics. We also get genetic soup on the capital. Nice. And we can eat people. Om nom nom nom. Finally, Endbringers. I've actually not done an Endbringer run, so we could do Endbringers. That would be entirely viable. Don't forget, lobbying is available if anyone wants to lobby. If you don't know what lobbying is, ask. Otherwise, we'll move on. So right now, Evolutionary Predators is winning on Twitch with 45% of the vote, and on YouTube with 32%. Can we do a runoff between the top two options? No. 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 We're not doing a runoff. What's lobbying? Right. We like to represent democracy as best we can here. And also, it's nice when people support the channel. So, we have a democratic vote being cast right now. People can go to the poll on Twitch or on YouTube and click the option they think is the one that best suits them. Then we allow people to lobby from behind the political scenes. What does that mean? So, for every $1 of super chat on YouTube and every 100 bits on Twitch, you can add 1% or remove 1% from the vote category of your choice. The way you do it is, for example, $2 super chat, and in the super chat you'd write, lobby for Endbringers or lobby against Endbringers, and that would add 2% or remove 2% from Endbringers. That's lobbying. We voted Imperial. There is no democracy. This is a constitutional monarchy, I'll have you know, apparently. And we still have... Look, the Empire even had a Senate in Star Wars. We do too. It's you people. You can, of course, as well, vote to propose laws during the stream, because this will be a campaign going on. If you want to propose any laws or propose we do something in-game, just like a $1 super chat or 100 bits, and you can propose a thing that we'll all vote on. Then... In addition to that, we're voting for ethics as well. Yeah, we'll do that in a moment. Then in addition to that, you could, I guess, vote to take away power from the chat. Vote to end voting. That's legal. You can give all power to, like, me, or we can elect a representative from the chat to take supreme authority. That's happened before. Okay. The lobbying's just come in. Let's count the votes up. Evolutionary Predators has won on Twitch with 40% of the vote and no lobbying. On YouTube, there has been a different story because somebody has decided that democracy is only best when managed. So it would seem that Shattered Ring only got 24% of the vote, but Holson1070, who has massively supported the channel, has just said, I really want to see Shattered Ring. It never goes well for me. And has just lobbied for Shattered Ring, giving it 74% of the vote on YouTube. Endbringers came in second place on YouTube now with 41% of the vote, thanks to the support of Plague Crow. Damn packs and super packs, says Lag T. Well, you know, look, given we've had some lobbying, I will allow additional lobbying for what? 30, 60 seconds? Yeah, if you're in the middle of doing a lobby, I'll keep it open for a little longer. Without the lobbying, Evolutionary Predators just sneaked ahead of Endbringers because of the Twitch vote. Because it was, without lobbying, 31-29 on YouTube, Endbringers to Evolutionary Predators, whereas on Twitch it was massively ahead. With lobbying, we'll leave it open for just another second in case, because nobody had lobbied until the last minute, so I think it's only fair. Right. Otherwise, though, start spamming me, because neither of those are going to change with Essex we choose, I don't think. Endbringers doesn't have any... Oh, it can't be Pacifist. Cool. So we'll just take Pacifist off the table. Start spamming me with which ethics you want. The first three I see we'll put up a vote on. Whichever is the highest vote there will win. Then we'll do the next ethic. Then we'll do the final ethic. Birdisner has just said... Is that my brain? Birdisner. What language am I trying to read that in? What is that? Fair enough. Birdisner has just added plus 20% to the Endbringers lobby, which currently puts it at 61 to 74. Let's just check with the votes on Twitch. Endbringers did get 37% of the votes on Twitch compared to 20% on YouTube. So there's that. Right. Let's just put the poll up for the other one. And if any other... At the moment, Endbringers hasn't won. It's in second. It's, I think, 15% behind a victory. So let's put this up then. So I'm seeing... Just one ethic needs to be shouted about. So I'm seeing xenophobia. Xenophobia. And Antoine's just had a massive super chat. And you're adding it to Montu. Lobby if correct. Spite lobby is wrong. Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the grand return of a question for a lizard. And today's question for Montu is, with no modifiers, how many farmers do you need to feed the upkeep of a tier 4 behemoth? Are there any modifiers on the behemoth's upkeep, or can I... are there any modifiers on the behemoth's upkeep? Like, is the behemoth at full upkeep or not? Currently, $50 has sealed the deal, Wholesome, so I wouldn't be too worried about it at the moment. No modifiers on the behemoth, no modifiers on the farmer. Okay, behemoth's upkeep is... base upkeep of a farmer... Base output is 6 for a farmer right now. Right? Isn't it? Yes, 6? Or is it 4? Wait. I think it's 2,500. Let me get my calculator. I think the base output on a farmer is 6. No, it's 4, isn't it? Is it 6 or 4? Has it gone down? Mining is 4. Energy 6. Farmers must be 6. Right. I think it's 2,500. Div 6 would be... I'm going to say... I could be wrong about the upkeep. But I'm going to say if it's 2,500, 6 food per farmer, that is 416 lots of 100 farmers, which is 41,667. Because you need 66.6. My answer is 41,667. Does that answer the question? Am I right? What's the answer? Holy crap, I got it right. That's for Montu lobby then. I'm also seeing... I've gone through and we've got the... Okay, so... we also had another super chat come in from GDP 3984 for Endbringers, another 5%, but that doesn't bring it up enough. So that means today we are playing with Shattered Ring, ladies and gentlemen. Put a Shattered Ring on it, 5% extra added from Donny YA8. Right, I'm closing the lobbying here for that one. If anyone sends in a super chat for lobby, you can save it up and use it in a future vote. So, ethics up for debate now. If you're watching this not live, I'll make sure to put a chapter in so you can just go to when the game starts, basically. Of course, you lovely live people out there, welcome and congratulations. Right, ethical votes only going to go up for 2 minutes. Smithy Boy, did you just donate a massive number of subs? That's not appeared for me. I've just noticed a bunch of people saying thank you, but I didn't get the message. That's so weird. Huh. Did you donate 26 subs? Holy crap. Also, I need to check out what. Because it's dollars, so it's 115 for the Montu lobby. 115 in the Montu lobby. Perfect, perfect. And I can spend that on a whole host of things. And then there's nothing in the Spite lobby. It's absolutely empty. So we're all good there. Montu lobby and Spite lobby is just my ability to lobby and... Oh, shut up, Woodmansea. Welcome, friend. Thank you very much for the support. I guess we'll put some in the Spite lobby. How does Spite lobby and Montu lobby work? Well, basically, if I want, I can lobby with Montu lobby points. You can then lobby against me. If you, for example, let's say I spend 10 Montu lobby points, I can get plus 10 to a vote category. How does Spite lobby work? Well... If anyone lobbies against my lobbying, let's say they spend $5, they can double up their lobby by spending some Spite lobby. So they can be like, I spend 10 Montu lobby, then go, okay, I'm going to put in for 5, and then also spend 5 extra Montu lobby for a total of 10 anti-Montu. And well, once I've added that category as well, you can just keep adding it in to make that one fail. What's winning right now is... Did the poll already end? Oh no, the poll is currently Spiritualist is winning on Twitch, and on YouTube Materialist is winning. People, can you please pick a side? He knows his farmers too well for someone hating him. No. Only when I truly know farmers can I understand and hate them in all totality, Antoine. Well, you have to... Look, to understand the full picture, you must embrace a wider view of farming, okay? Just saying. And, okay, Spiritualist won on Twitch with 52% of the vote, but on YouTube, Materialist won with 36% of the vote and Spiritualist lost. Given YouTube had 163 votes to Twitch's 20, that means we're going Materialist. Right. Start spamming what the next ethic should be. Give me another ethic, people. I picked the xenophobic Dave side, says Plain Fox. There we are. A man of the people. We can't do Gestalt because we've already chosen Imperial. That was already on the table earlier. I'm seeing xenophobic a lot. Let's be xenophobic. It's really in this year. We can't be Spiritualist now because we've already picked Materialist. So Spiritualist off the table. We can be Authoritarian. I'm also seeing Xenophile. Look at that beautiful Xenophile poking its head through. And I'm seeing Pacifist as well. Fine. Another short one open again. Just a quick 2-minute poll. If you want to get any lobbying, get it in right at the start, because we're going to move on to the third and final ethic in a moment. Authoritarian. Too many materialist xenophobic. So you know what I really like is fanatic egalitarian xenophobic, allowing you to then enslave aliens, but also, you know, give your regular people utopian. I think that's the dystopian society I wouldn't want to live in. Fanatic egalitarians, utopian living standards with alien slaves keeping everything running in the background. That one I think's real evil. Like, at least with the authoritarians, they're evil to everybody regardless of race. You know, it's not a race issue or a species issue. With the fanatic egalitarian xenophobes, they're just like, it's just rude. Like the Morlocks, yeah, like the Morlocks, and what are the Uber species called? No, the Morlocks. Sorry, the Morlocks eat the what are they called? I forget what they're called. Xenophobic. Send the xenophiles into space. Wow. Okay, Woodmansea. Okay. I'm going to add in. I'm not going to spend my lobby. I'm not spending my lobby too soon. That would be stupid. The Eloi. Thank you, Krishna. The Eloi. We're all equal, except we are more equal than all other species, says Leaping. Yeah. What if the alien slaves are also robots? I don't mind that as much, as long as you don't advance them too long along the robot path. Then, as long as they're only droids, I think that's totally reasonable. You know, enslaved robots, egalitarians, I'm like, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't cry about a toaster toasting toast, would you? Looks like you're going to be xenophobic. I hear it's really in this year. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? All right, I'm going to end the poll in just a moment. Currently, xenophobia is winning with 50% on YouTube. On Twitch, it's in second place with 29, but xenophile's winning with 41 again. YouTube is voting for materialist xenophobic. Twitch is voting for spiritualist xenophile. It looks like Twitch are the good guys, ladies and gentlemen. Just saying. And we'll end the poll there. We are xenophobic. Now, start suggesting what our final civic should be. If you want to do fanatic xenophobe or fanatic materialist, that's on the table. We can't obviously do spiritualist or xenophile. We can do militarist, authoritarian, pacifist. Can't do egalitarian. Can't do egalitarian because of imperial. But yes. Pacifist. Woodman see no. I'm seeing authoritarian. Twitch are the good guys? Yeah, apparently so. Apparently so. I'm seeing fanatic materialist. We can't do egalitarian, DJ. I'm also seeing a lot of militarists being shouted about. All right. No one wants fanatic xenophobia, though. Interesting. What's the origin? So far, we've gotten to... Oh, I can't show you yet. The origin is Shattered Ring. Shattered Ring, you can see it from up there. Now, YouTube is good, guys. We want pacifists. No, you want pacifists because I don't like it. And it makes me feel bad and suffer because I'm like, woo, farming simulator. What fun. And pacifist is winning on YouTube, of course it is. And it does have a plus 10% lobby in there already because screw me, right? SimCity, best city, says DJ. Shut up. Shut up. We can also start thinking a little bit about ethics now. Currently, these are the ethics on the table. You know, there's quite a few, actually, quite a lot that are still available. And we need to name our ruler, do a lot of important things. Yeah. I liked how where technocracy has gone now. Additional research per 100? Yes. Yes, that's base output. Oh, yes. Yeah, I swapped, lol. I didn't know how you disliked it that much. Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Olsen. Thank you, appreciate you. Currently, Militarist is winning on Twitch. Of course it is. Thank you, Twitch. And on YouTube, let's check. Oh, of course, Pacifist is winning. Smithy Boy, you've currently donated enough. You've donated the most subs. I think we could propose possibly having a Twitch president. You know, bring in the regular Twitch president rules. Could be a good law vote we put up. Just saying. I'd even use my lobby to support that. You know, I'll scratch your back as long as there's, you know, some quid pro quo here, Smithy Boy. We would need a bit of quid pro quo. Dale says we cannot allow this pacifism to infect our empire. We must have authoritarianism. Agreed. That means currently pacifist is winning with 37% of the vote. Authoritarian then has 35. But it's still all to play for. Materialist then coming in third place with 29. It's the popular vote, but the lobbying is speaking a little bit. I'm just gonna add plus 10 authoritarian, and I'll reduce 10 Montu lobby. That's fine. Go down to 105. So that should mean Woodmansey. You are allowed to ask game questions, right? Woodmansey's just voted 20. I'm going to plus 20 for authoritarian. Let the people speak. They've demanded authoritarian, and I will give it to them. 85. Perfect. And we're gonna close the vote there, I think. Yes. Good time to stop the count. It's ended on Twitch, which had militarist with 65% of the vote, authoritarian on 15%. And then let me just see this. Yes, so there was 20 lobbying for Woodmansea. 30 lobbying for Woodmansea, 30 lobbying by me, and then an additional 10 from Dale for authoritarian and 10 from Robert. Thank you, Robert. Wow. Which does mean authoritarian has won the day. Oh, Woodmansea has just put in the spite lobby as well. So that's 20 against. Hold on. It's fine. I have the Montu lobby to counter this. Plus 10 for authoritarian. Right. And then we're gonna stop the vote. Is the origin already set in stone? Under one rule of my favorite. It is, Dylan. I'm sorry, it is. It is set in stone. You were just illustrating how spite lobby works. That's true. Yes, it is. But if you want to use that for some lobbying in a minute, Dylan, or propose a law, you're welcome to do so. Right. So authoritarian has won the day with a total vote count. I should probably count this up actually. Let's just see. So there was 20, 30, 40. Let's count that. 66% for authoritarian. 68% for pacifist. But winning with a total of 10, 20, 30, 40, minus 10, 30. Wait, what? 10, 20, plus, 40. Plus 40. And then plus the extra 10 I put in. Did I put in another 10 as well? How many 10s did I put in? Oh, God, I put another 10 as well to counter that one. So it's plus 50. So that was with 74% of the vote. So it's 74% voted for authoritarian and 68% for pacifist. Democracy just works. That's minus 20. Yeah, no, so actually what I did there was I counted the spite lobby 10 off my added and then added your 10 onto pacifist. But the actual way we do it, I mean, we could just double it in. Actually, yeah, let's double it in on pacifist. We could do that as well. But whichever way you count it, we will end up... Right, so we're going to be voting now. First vote on the docket is... Warrior culture is already on the docket. Start shouting about civics, people. These are the civical choices. Philosopher King could be thematic. Warrior culture, before the vote is even open, polls are suggesting warrior culture has at least 20% of the vote. Just saying. Then what else have we got? I'm thinking... Diplocore? What am I talking about? You can't go wrong with a bit of Byzantine bureaucracy. I'm seeing pleasure seekers. Can we do that one? Is that available to us? Why, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Pleasure seekers. Anything else? Technocracy. Okay, yeah, I could get behind a little technocracy. And pompous purists. You're trying to make me bleed my Montu points, aren't you? You son of a bitch. I worked hard for those points. Right, let's put the... I will use the Woodmansea, right. 1 second. This is the first civic. No, not good, Boot. Don't reward this behavior, DJ. Those points were mine. They came to me. I found them. Not fair. Right. I'm going to put this one up for 3 minutes. And I'm going to do minus 50 for pompous purists and take 50 off pompous purists because Woodmansea has demanded it. There you are, Woodmansea. How do you like those apples? That brings me down to 35. I had 150. I've spent 80 Montu lobby already. Oh my god. Warrior culture to cap. Robert Wadsworth, you didn't need to. You didn't even need to. Robert has also countered the countering, which is currently putting warrior culture at a total vote count of 87? No, 97? Can I even count 50, 70? 87% of the vote. And Pompous Purist is in last place with 18%. Oh, Woodman, see, it's only got 18. I don't know what to tell you. How do we get the Twitch president going? I'll propose a vote with a Montu lobby in a moment. Or someone can propose a vote. I'll get round to it in a minute. We'll go through all of this first, and then we'll deal with, legal propositions and whatnot. So what are we currently voting on? Warrior culture is... Wait, have we picked one that's not even possible? We've got one on the docket that's not even possible, people. Because we're not militarist. Right, we're going to have to stop the count. Put everything back. And give everyone their lobby points back. And then restart, for the love of God. We needed militarists. I should have noticed that. I didn't think about it. We all should have noticed, people. Come on. We're not just going to replace. We're going to restart, and I'm going to ask that Robert changes his vote to something that's actually possible, and keeps hold of his lobby. You don't have to spend all the lobby now either if you don't want to. I'll just put it on the screen so I can remember. I'm going to give my lobby points back as well. Woodmansey, you're welcome to throw yours straight back in, so I have to burn mine. But you don't have to. Look, they're on the screen. You just hold on to it for a minute. There's no rush. No one's rushing us, okay? Let's try again. Oh, nobles. Nobles. You want to... Oh, I like nobles. Yes! Aristocratic elite. Cool. Aristocratic elite. Everyone can change... You could change your vote. Pleasure seekers. I'm going to put everything out, just changing out that warrior culture bit, basically. We're just rerunning the vote, people, okay? Because last one was an illegal vote. And the winning side was illegal. Like, I would mind less if the vote that was winning was legal, but because it was one we couldn't even pick, we just need to revote. Right, let's try that again. I'm not the Senate. I don't even have control of the courts. The courts are you people. Right, we've got the voter. Oh, you've banned that. I'll have to drink. I said that. Are we going to subjugate or exterminate the Xenos, my liege? Well, we've got authoritarian, so we can do either. No, we can't. We can only enslave. Just subjugate, I'm afraid. Sorry. Sorry. So, I need to hear from Robert and Woodman, see if you are spending your lobby points. Because you've got them. They're up here. Look, there they are up here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Robert's got 70. Woodman's got 50. I still have my 85. So we're all good under the proverbial hood. Currently, Technocracy is winning with 32% of the vote on YouTube. On Twitch, Aristocratic Elite is winning with 50%. Woodman's keeping his vote. Oh, all right. I'll just... You know what, Woodman's? No problem. Let me just... delete my lobby and remove your bit then. There you go. And then there's no more problems. Perfect. See? Oh, you're just going to spend it all on the nobles, are you? Oh, right. Yes, that works as well. So, I'm pleased to report that due to extensive lobbying, 100% of the votes are currently for Aristocratic Elite. They're in first place. Does the vote total go over 100%? Shut up. You've banned those words, Smithy. Oh, right, I did say one of those words, the W word. Okay. Chat's attempt on his life has left him scarred and confused. But I assure you, it looks like nobles are just so popular. The nobles have somehow managed to buy their way into government. And it's just perfect. I need to know if Genesis Arcs is available. I will look it up now. 1 second. No, I don't think so. Because we're xenophobic, I don't believe it is. Genesis Guides is not available because we're xenophobic. So don't lobby for that. Not a good idea. Lobbying, it just works. Okay, the vote's almost over. I'm sad to report that there has been a reduction in the votes. Currently, only 99% of the votes have been cast for aristocratic elite. In second place, technocracy has 36% of the votes, then pleasure seekers with 22, and in last, pompous purists with 14. What? You banned that word? Oh. Oh, yeah. The word was... That was the word, wasn't it? Oh, no. Yeah, I forgot. In my head, I thought the word was ban. Why did I think it was banned for a minute? Oh. Right, well, excuse me. I need to go and finish this drink. Ah. I'm doubling it up. I'm doubling it up. I'm doubling it up. Just give me a second. It's just a carbonated beverage. It's fine. It's fine. I'm doubling up. Right, I think I'm at 6. Wait a second. That's 8. One more. One more when we get there. Possessed Frisk. I'd love to answer your question. Unfortunately, I can't actually talk about your question right now. What's the origin Shattered Ring? Right, we're ending the vote there. Aristocratic Elite has won with 99% of the vote. I don't know how they managed it, but the people just love the nobles. Don't you love those pure-blooded nobles? Aren't they simply the best? Anyway, now start telling me about what you'd like for our... Did I do it twice more? Oh, no. Good job. We're having another plebiscite. Cast your intentions in this plebiscite for... Start shouting about which options should be included in the next plebiscite. I don't want to vote for something we've already had on the docket. Oh, I did it again. I'm actually out of drinks. I'm going to have to go and get a refill. You've just made me finish the whole thing in like the first 40 minutes. Is feudal available? Feudal is available. We could take feudal. Feudal society. Sorry, I just got a bit of gas because... Apologies, everyone. A bit of gas because, you know, drinking carbonated beverages fast is something. Galactic Curators. Oh, no, I haven't got the hiccups, have I? Merchant Guilds. Yeah, we could do that one to make them super rich. Let's just check Reanimators is even possible. It is. Reanimators is possible. It's not beers. No. So this is my first beer of the evening. For every time I break a word ban, and I just need to keep track of what's banned at the moment. The word bans only last about 10 minutes. So currently we've got 4 things banned. Environmentalist. Oh, okay. Well, then I will kick out that one for... is environmentalist even possible to go in this plebiscite? Oh, it is. Ugh. Environmentalist is up there. We will begin the plebiscite shortly. Oh, so I need to take a sip of the drink that I've got every time. It, you know. Oh, sorry, she's got really bad gas. Oh, my goodness. Not gas, hiccups, whatever it's called. Oh, Robert, I'm sorry. You just put that in just as the poll went up. As in, I saw it just as the poll went up. Apologies on that one. So that's for feudal. Fine. Let's look at this plebiscite and what percentage of people have cast their support for each category within the plebiscite. So, feudal society is currently winning on Twitch and on YouTube. 50% of the vote on Twitch and 46% of the vote on YouTube. Is that still in the game? It is, but it's not something we can take because you need to be fanatic authoritarian. So I will let you recast that L thing for something else. I have been in the Empire creation for 45 minutes. Yes, that's generally how these longer campaigns start, with like an hour of Empire creation. because we have votes for everything. Each vote's only 2 or 3 minutes, but we got to vote on loads of stuff. After this, we're going to be jumping over to species design. We're going to pick a portrait. All right, fine. No natural dying, then I vote for environmentalist, says Holston. Reasonable. Oh, the V word. Damn it. Oh, I'm out. I'm out. I'm fully done. Sorry. We'll have to put that one in the bank for later. Is that the right heights? No, they're slightly different heights, damn it. Is that... No, it's still a bit off, is it? Ah, it's fine. It's close enough. It was never meant to be perfect. I no longer have a veto, no. Get some water and keep sipping. That defeats the point. My liver will be fine because it's low percentage. Like 3%. I'm drinking it mainly for the calories, actually. Because with streams, I often find that I need calories. I tried milk, I tried milkshake, I tried lots of drinks, and I actually found that... things like really low percentage beer actually helps me keep going. Otherwise, I lose energy and focus if I don't. I think Feudal's just going to win. What are the banned words right now? No, you're not going to get me that way, Christopher. You're not going to get me that way. Yeah, basically, I need liquid bread. Yeah, exactly, Silas. Exactly, I literally need liquid bread. Did they make the AI more willing to go to war this patch, or am I just going insane? I don't actually know. Possibly. Conveniently, alcohol is the answer. Yes, alcohol is the reason for and solution to all of life's problems, just like Homer Simpson once said. As an Irish, Scots, Canadian, I understand this. Yeah, fair. Genuine question, says Christopher. What's the question? What are the banned words? Oh, they're on Twitch. I can't say them because they're banned. That's how it works. There's words I can't say. People spent Twitch points on them. Ooh, we are 1 minute away from me being able to say the first word again. And let's end the vote there. Reanimators won on Twitch with 48% of the vote, but Feudal Society won on YouTube. I said the V word again. Damn it. Yes, it did. It did with the... Let's just check this. 30, 40, a lot. 42. But Feudal Aristocratic Elite, which I think is actually quite thematic. We have, as a group, have voted for thematics. Right. What kind of species portrait do we want? First off, we're going to vote for a category, I guess. Start shouting categories. What build are we playing? So far, we are doing Shattered Ring, Imperial, Feudal Society, Aristocratic Elite, Xenophobic, Authoritarian, Materialist. Infernal's already a category. Yes, Infernal is already a category because there's 2% of the vote for Infernal so far. Thanks to Robert. I'm also seeing fungoids, quite a lot of fungoids. I'm seeing quite a few necroids. Good, we like a necroid. What else are we seeing? I'm seeing Cyber Apes is not... That's not a category. I can't do that one. I'm seeing Fungoid. Russ, reasonable. Reasonable. You wanted me to expand my vocabulary. Yes, reasonable. Still hurts. I'm seeing... Fish isn't a category. Is that aquatic? I'm seeing synthetics. By synthetics, we mean... Machine, do we? Oh, you mean synthetic. Oh, yeah. And Avian just bumps Necroid out. So the options you're voting on are going to be... where is it? Infernal. Where's Infernal? It's technically called Thermophile. That's all of these ones. A Thermophile choice. Or alternatively, there may be a fungus among us, and we're going to be taking a fungoid choice. One of these. Or there is Avian, as Woodmansey has just said. Avian can you be Infernal on Shattered Ring? Yeah, of course you can. You can be a Thermophile portrait type. You might not be able to take the Infernal traits, the Thermophile trait. You can definitely be the portrait type. Or Synthetic. And the Synthetic portrait pack is this one. All these folks that start off as slimy, ugly aliens, they all realize the weakness of their flesh and they get rid of it. Right, we'll just have a quick fire one on this one. 1 minute. Start your voting. While the vote's up, you can poll. I need to get another beer. I'll be right back. Be back. Alright, I grabbed the wrong beer. This one's 5%, but it's a smaller bottle, so it's alright. For those of you here for beer SMR, here you go. Oh, that was really quiet. Nice blonde. Okay. Okay, what lobbying we had? Infernal is already winning, and then we've just added more lobbying for Infernal as well. Thank you, Robert. That puts Infernal up to 43% of the vote on Twitch, and let me just check this, 58% on YouTube, because that was 22% altogether. Woodmansey's just gifted 10 memberships, and I believe, am I right in saying that we've hit 100 likes? We've also hit 100 likes. Amazing. So, I'm just going to fill in some goals here as well. We are picking an Infernal portrait type. What I recommend you lovely people do at home, we're numbering these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Start spamming the number you want to see. We'll vote for 4 of the numbers. You gifted one to yourself, Woodmansey? That's hilarious, actually. Wow. Yes, Woodmansey, you're definitely not a member or a supporter. Who even are you, friend? Not friend, person that I've never met or heard from before? Yes, we don't know each other. That's a lot of numbers. That's a lot of numbers. Keep spamming it, because right now I'm not actually looking at that. I'm sorting the goal bit out, and I'm going to come back in just a moment. So we've hit a number of goals, actually. We've hit 20 Twitch subs as well. And we also hit 100 likes. Right, next like goal is going to be, I don't know, 200? Yeah, 200. That seems doable. Pop that there. Perfect. Right, let's come back and see what we are looking at. I'm seeing a lot of 6s and 12s. I'm also seeing other numbers as well. 5, 12, 6, 12. So what's 6 and 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is Dragon. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And 12 is Rock. So 6 and 12 is what we're currently being shouted about the most. I'm seeing the square root of pi. I'm not doing a third Domitian. How dare you? I'm seeing 8. I'm seeing 8 quite a lot from just Woodmansey and Robert and Ethan. I'm also seeing anything else. I've seen 5 quite a few times. 5, 6, 8, and 12, I think, is what's going to be on the docket. So to go through those again before I put the poll up so you're all aware of what the devil you're voting on. This again, we'll just have a quick 1-minute poll on this. But We've got species number 6. Oh, sorry, 5. 5, this one. 6, this one. 8, this weird one with the gangly bits. And 12, the rock. 42 is not an option, DJ. We've been it's been more than 10 minutes on the word bands for vote, Woodmansey, DJ, and lobby, so I can say all of them. Oh, this is the last bit. We started off, right, Clan Raider? We actually started off by doing ethics and origin and all of that kind of stuff, which did take a while. A couple of minutes per poll, and, you know, each poll had to, pick an ethic, 3 polls for the ethics, 2 polls for the civics, a poll for the authority, a poll for the origin. Yeah. No, I just put the species one up. Can you smell what 12 is cooking? What is 12 cooking? What is 12 cooking? What is 12 cooking? What's 12 cooking? Dale, what's it cooking? I can't spell it. What is 12 cooking? Currently, there's been some lobbying for 8. 12 was won on Twitch with 43% of the vote. Second place, 8 with 21%. Oh, it's a Rock WWE reference. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Robert and Woodmansey are currently in alignment, which is not good. And then, so 6 doesn't win on YouTube. 8 wins with, let me just check this, 18, 28, 38, 43% of the vote. Thanks to Robert and Woodmansey being in total alignment. At second place is 6 with 38% of the vote. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, gangly bits and a weird sash that should melt. Hold on, we just had a final piece of lobbying come in for number 12, which does bring it over the line up to 48% of the vote, ladies and gentlemen, and the lobbying and voting is now closed. If you lobby after this point, problem. The floating ballsack was edged out. Wait, that was not a sentence to say. You shouldn't have said that. Renovatia wrote the floating ballsack. I read that on the screen as I was talking about it, and then the vote for this species narrowly lost to this one. Okay. Oh my god, I'm just gonna take a drink on that one. I deserve it. How he has fallen right. A true entertainer. No, that I just was trying to read. I want the Rock to win. The Rock has won, ladies and gentlemen. I give you the Rock. Okay. Traits. Actually, a name list. Does anyone have a preference or an idea for a name list? And I'm happy on this one if we just spam it a lot, and I'll just pick whichever one I see spam the most. Rock cracked. We are all floating ball sacks. Our species should be named as such. Oh, okay. Dearless choices, Woodmansey. Yeah, well, a second. Yikes, there's a Mountbatten in there. What's there? All right, somebody's actually lobbied to be called. We are the floating bossack. We've got to make it at least seem a little bit believable. Come on. Dealer's choice as well. Okay, so dealer's just... I'm feeling... Where's the one where it's like... Yeah, I kind of feel this one. Thene, sign of Urug. Thene, when the walls fell. Bok, daughter of Trag, his arms wide. Mig, sign of Urug. His feet sore. Bolsark. Yes, sorry. Are we Bolsack or Bolsark? Yeah, we're Balsark, aren't we? Sorry, Balsark. That way it's deniable. Gotta live in the deniability. Right, I'm going with Mammalian 4. We need an empire name. The Floating Balsark. United Floating... No, let's something without our... Where's the... We need to... Here's... Kenjor, his arms wide. Lippet. Her face. Beautiful. Gentalius. What? No, the furry people. People. Mine's out of the gutter. The Empire of the Flaming Scrot. Woodmansea, you're a son of a bitch. You should get that checked. So we're not the Floating Balsark Combine. We are... I'm going to just... Just changing the spelling a little bit. With the Empire of the Flam Scrotum. There we are. The Flam Scrotum. Because I'm not going to start saying with Flaming Scrotum every time. Oh, yes, sorry. Drop the. Good point. That would sound better, wouldn't it? All of these? Empire of Flaming Scrotum? Or just... Empire of the Flaming Scrotum? Yeah, that's good enough. It's good enough for me. The UN officials would have quite a day discovering your empire. Yes. Yes. Instead of Empire of the, just write Imperium after. Well, I don't know. Breaking news. Balsark Envoy could not stop bouncing on it. Oh, yeah. I'm disappointed the special plural isn't a testize. Oh, you beautiful human being. You beautiful human being, Dragon 240. Okay, let's just look at some of the traits. Anyone have any ideas for a trait we should pick? Let's just try and stick to 3. Let's just try and stick to 3. Who are our people? They're probably... Are we decadent? Yeah, we're decadent, aren't we? Are we decadent, chat? Are we decadent? We're decadent, aren't we? Decadent. I'm not sure if we're deviant. I'm not sure if we're deviant. I think we should definitely be jinxed. If we combine jinxed with aristocratic elite, which is going to give us more negatives, that's funny, I think. So we're decadent and jinxed. Are our floating Balsark also wasteful or something? Are they repugnant? No, they're not repugnant. They are charismatic. No, they're not charismatic. That makes no sense. Resilient. Infertile. Chat's saying our people should be infertile. I mean, can't mean we can be slow breeders, but I don't think that goes with the joke. How about unbreakable resolve? Yes, yes. We are the ball sack, and we are like steel with our unbreakable resolve. We got one more positive actually to throw in here. Noxious is being suggested. Not sure I'm into that. Balls of Steel should be a fleet name. Unbreakable Ball Sacks. Yeah. Yeah, oh my god. Enduring. The Enduring Ball Sack. Yeah. I suppose this is... Oh, this is pretty something. Noxious being shouted about a lot. No, I don't want that. No. No. Crucible is really good, but we're not going to do that. Right. Kenjor, his arms wide. Lippet, her face beautiful. Let's pick... I actually kind of feel like... the Fungoid City is particularly phallic today, isn't it? Right, then I think what we need is a chair to rest our Ballsark people on. It's our little Ballsark resting environment space. There's the chair. And we've made this is an abomination. I just want everyone to know I'm deeply disappointed in all of you. And I refuse to hold on to any responsibility. Oh yes, the dripping circle of the ball of the flaming scrotum. That's flaming scrotum, isn't it? Right, red and white, maybe? No, blue, green. That looks awful. I love it. TJ says, I'm so proud of you all. I walk away and... Hey, TJ, this is the Empire of the Flaming Scrotum. The people are the floating Balsark, and a plural of that is the floating testis. Ah. Sorry, guys, but I'm not 15 anymore, says Dan. Oh, buddy. That's a shame. When did Stellaris add this music? It's pretty good music, isn't it? It's from the Machine Age, the cyberpunk music. Right, let's also go... The flag, I'm happy with that flag. It looks awful. I'm thinking... Toxoid? Yeah, we should rock up in these toxic ships. They look suitably weighty. Oh, wow, the construction ship's just... Yeah. Just a big old hole. There's a Citadel. Crab-like Colossus. Juggernaut. Habitat Central. Could be aquatic. No, I just don't. I think aquatic's too glowing. Shellcraft. Shellcraft. All right, fine. We'll put a quick poll up. So I'm seeing Shellcraft being mentioned. I am seeing... I propose Toxoids. Toxoid. Start shouting which ones we should put up, people. Just gonna have a quick 1-minute vote. Wait, we're Infernal Race. We are an Infernal Race, Robert. Yeah. We are this one, in Thermophile. And we are Thermophile. There it is. Decadent, Jinx, Resilient, Unbreakable, Resolve, Enduring. We are the Resilient, Unbreakably Resolved, Enduring, Floating Balsark. I'm seeing molluscoid. I'm also seeing toxic. I'm seeing humanoid only once though. So it's currently got shellcraft, toxoid, molluscoid. I guess that's fine. So the last minute psionic has been shouted out a couple of times. Right, I'll pop that in. Just a quick fire poll. Let's move on. I vote to start the game, says Smithy Boy. Indeed, I'd like to do that too. While that vote comes up, Thub Scion of Urug seems good. Woodman C, it's too late. I've put the poll up. Damn it! I'll refund you your 5 lobby points. Sorry, yeah, you're moments too late. And we will be a charismatic. Yeah, I wouldn't mind being charismatic. Ooh, no, we've got an eye for talent. We're going to play a game of Conkers and see who's best. Currently, Shellcraft is winning on Twitch and on YouTube. Really? Really? Good to hear it, Mike. And I'm glad you're finding the videos that I've got helpful. I don't really have a 4.3 guide. I might put one out maybe when 4.4 comes out. I don't really think it's needed because the economy since 4.0 hasn't really changed that much. Whoa, 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 whoa. We've ended the vote. I'm ending the vote there, but I'm also getting a few more lobbying bits and pieces have come in. It was very close. Twitch had 21 votes. YouTube had 122. So YouTube's votes do kind of outweigh Twitch's, but on YouTube, Shellcraft had 31, Toxoid 30%, and then, in the last minute, there was a super chat that came in from Robert to just push Toxoid over the line, meaning that we're going back to the Toxoid one. Because Toxoid wins on YouTube with 40%. It is 3 votes behind on Twitch, so it's actually very close for the Twitch votes. And let's stick to Toxoid. We did it, ladies and gentlemen, it's done. We did it. We picked a place. I'm going to just... Somebody remind Woodman C has 5 points for lobbying or proposing a law or something later on. Gunshta. We did start a little over an hour ago. I don't know how you missed that, but fair enough. Here's the Empire. Let's save it and let's... So, let's just double... Before we get in, hour and 10 minutes in, I'm just going to, quickly go over this. Just add it to the Spite lobby, says Woodman C. Fine. And then we'll quickly go over the who's who, the what's what of where. There's more Spite lobby than Montu lobby now, Woodman C, though. I don't know about this. So, aristocratic elite. We're going to get nobles. Feudal society. We're going to be able to subjugate people more easily, but they're going to have more rights and freedoms. But they'll be easier to subjugate. And, of course, nobles. We are then authoritarian, xenophobic, and materialist. So we believe that, the ideas of spiritualism, that there is kind of a soul, that anything beyond what's right in front of us is true, is a childish notion and should be simply left to one side. Okay? Ignored, put away, done away with. Oh, ding-a-ling. Sorry, I just got unplugged. Let me just fix that. Perfect. Right. Can everyone still hear me? I think I just lost the USB port. It went ding. We still... Everyone... am I getting mic input? Yeah, I am. Okay, we're good. Weird. Something went ding again. Are people hearing that ding? I heard it. Yeah, I still got mic input. We're good. Everyone hears me. Cool. Fine. Jump scare with 2 weird dinglings. I don't know what that was about. I must have nudged something. Apologies, everybody. Anyway. We hate spiritualism. We think that it's childish, and those childish things should be put away like gods and spirits and phantasms. And you know what's more childish than that? Aliens. They're the worst. We should enslave them, and purge them. We are authoritarian and xenophobic, so we can both enslave and purge aliens at the moment. We live on a shattered ring. Chad, is this a flat ring? Or do we think the universe is 3-dimensional or 2-dimensional? Currently, our leader title is Emperor. Anyone's allowed to rename anything that's not been already named, you know, with bits or super chat. They're more than welcome to do that, Frisk, at any time. But we can't. You can't rename something somebody's already named. So, for example, the floating Balsark can't be renamed. And then we are also jinxed. So adding to aristocratic elite, that's going to mean our leaders have lots of negative traits. They're also decadent. We hate working, that kind of thing. Voting in advance, no ascension. We are perfect as is. Sorry, you want to hold the vote on that now? 1 second. That's a lobby. Okay, we're going to put 1 second. Vote for no ascension with a +20. I'll put that up for a vote. I'll put that up for a vote, Woodmansey, in a moment. First, I'm also putting up a vote to make the Twitch presidents come back. And I spent my one Montu lobby, and we're going to vote on that just first. I'm just going to sneak that one in the agenda just a little bit earlier. Spent 1 lobby point on that, so I'm down to 34. We're already voting on the agenda. We will get to the agenda votes in a moment. Just hold on. That is a lot of money. Damn. Thank you, Robert and Woodmansey. We'll get to your votes in just a moment. Right, also, I've saved this. Let's start thinking about settings for the game. I think a 600-star galaxy would be fun, to be honest with you. I think that's a good size for this. And let's bring back the Twitch president. So Twitch president's a fun role that, you know, makes Twitch exist and have fun. So let's vote yes because we're nice. A vote for no is a vote against democracy. Without a Twitch president, if someone votes me executive powers, there's all sorts of crazy stuff that can't be stopped. Just think about it. Just think about it. We need checks and balances in this imperial system. Some people on YouTube, on Twitch, are voting no for a Twitch president. And on YouTube, the vote is 52-48, which is a concise and clear vote in favor of yes. Because it was 52-48. Couldn't get clearer than that, could you? Anyway, sorry, that's a British joke. Let's see. I'm thinking Bard's Spiral, because I like that. That's fun. "12 AI Empires" seems reasonable. Let's vote on the crisis strength in a minute. Gonna bring the storm chants back so they can actually exist. Voidworms and Cuthaloids. Actually, no, I'm going to get rid of the Cuthaloids. I hate them. If it were a British vote, it would be voting on not to undo the bringing back of the Twitch presidency. It would be voting on not to undo the bringing back. Wait, what? What? Your internet has died, Possessed Frisk. I'm so sorry. I like the Bard Spiral. Yeah, I think the Bard Spiral should be where we go. I'm going to remove... What's the... Yeah, the Adhikarian and the Eastern Trade is boring. I don't like them. Right, ending the vote there. It's 52-48 on YouTube. Dylan, I refuse to do biggest galaxy size because that will tank the. I'm not. That's no. There is no. That's not good. It's not good for anybody. I appreciate your thing, but I'm gonna have to put my foot down on that one and say no, because it will make the game unplayable later on. Like, and especially with the stream going on and everything, it will make it a bad experience for everybody. So I don't want to do that. So we have a T-Pres from now on. They're installed. This stream is being brought to you by Manscaped for all your trimming needs. Skill issue. I have a 99. What is it? I've got a Ryzen 9 series 9950 or something. 9900. I would not attempt that 1,000 star. It's just not worth it. All right, it's not worth it. We're gonna vote on crisis strength. Okay, we're gonna vote on crisis strength. I'm gonna put some reasonable options up. All right. Is that actually... Wait, what's possible? Ah, okay. I won't be putting 25 times up because it's not... We're not with this build, no. It's just not going to happen. There's no point. Everything else is on a spectrum of possible to, oh my god, please, daddy, no, please don't make me do it. Are crises harder now? Yes. I'm just making that CPU up. No, I'm not. Right, let's go to my PC settings. Properties, is it? Properties. AMD Ryzen 9950X 16-core processor. We're going to do random crisis. I'm not turning on all. I am not a moron. Currently, the chat is voting for 10x. Oh god. But Dylan, I will refund you your £2 if you want to lobby for something else as well, Dylan. Of course, you've got that saved in the bank. Because at the point of like, we can't do it, so I'm not going to do it. Has anyone thought about voting for 5 times? 5 times would be like fun and achievable. Probably. I recently, so I spent a bunch in November because I got, basically it was Anno 1, whatever it was. I got it early. I played it. Anno 118, 114. I don't know, the Roman Anno, the new one. I got it, I played it, and my graphics card and my CPU were just not good enough. I was running a Ryzen 7, the 5000 series, and I had a 3060 RTX. No, it was not. It was not good enough. It wasn't working, so I had to basically shell out a bunch of money for a new CPU and graphics card to be able to actually play. And it's very hard in the GPU, and you're right. Exactly. Yeah, it made me depressed. I was like, I couldn't play it right. We're going 10x. You did this. I'm going to go random, scaling, difficulty, mid-game. I think will be reasonable. So, Thasgord, I'm also trying to record and possibly even stream as well. So, there's that to add in as well. It's like, I was kind of playing okay when you add recording onto the back end of that. It was a problem. I had to upgrade to be able to record like any usable footage. And even then, there's issues with the footage. So you can play like Ryzen 7. I was playing it. It played. It wasn't an issue, but it just wasn't great. You want to rename the Minister of Defense to Lord Commissar and for you to take the position as Nightbringer? Absolutely acceptable. I think we're basically good to go, though. Should we change tech and tradition cost? So I'm just thinking we could just increase tech and tradition cost a bit. It could be a little fun. Can we start? Yeah, momentarily. No, we put the tech up. We don't. Tech never goes down. What are you talking about? Yeah, a lot of Stellaris runs. Most of it runs through a single core, so you need high CPU speed. And most better processors these days don't actually increase CPU speed that much. It's all about multiple cores. Like, we kind of capped out on CPU clock speeds, I don't know, like 10 years ago, 8 years ago, actually. So more modern processors aren't actually that much better for Stellaris. So even though I've got a really good, processor, so what, 10 times Crisis, we're all going to die. Exactly. MSA, exactly. And Montu might not just implode when the Crisis spawns. I mean, that's true. You'd like the head of research to be named Harry Seldon. Done and done. Remind me when we get in game. I'll have to come back to that. Okay, we're going to have to put a vote up on the Crisis type because it's being lobbied for. Dylan's lobbying, which is reasonable. We're going to one more vote, just the Crisis type, and then we'll be on. Because I put it on random, but it's possible we could put it on all, like, I guess. Or we'll double it, so it'll be 10, then 20, then 40, then 80. Oh, okay. So there is multi-threading English Nemesis for certain aspects of it, but not for a lot of things. For example, I'm pretty sure a lot of the economic calculations, they are running it through a single thread because you can end up with concurrency errors unless you started off assuming there would be concurrency errors and kind of starting with that as an assumption and trying to work around that, going, okay, we're going to multi-thread some of these economic calculations. How can we deal with that? Then you couldn't put it across. You couldn't just move it across. Like, because let's say you're working out how many minerals you've got, and you want to spend 100, and you can't spend below 0, and you've got one. You take your 100, your minerals, say they're at 50. You earn 20 and 30. You could go to 100. So 50, add 20. Then you split the computations across multiple cores. Well, how does one core know if you've already done those other bits? One go, it might go, oh, you'd like to spend 100, well, you don't have 100, so screw you. By the way, 1 times is 1, so we're sticking to 1 times tech and tradition. And we're just going to have a quick vote on the Crisis. Contingency. As if you had 8 Montus playing the game at once. Where did I miss something there? Oh, Satana. Yeah, okay. Oh, we've got a chief psychohistorian. Of course we do. How is military rush in 4.3? Very doable. Very doable. And you're going to be psychohistorian, reasonable. I would propose to go random. Currently, all is winning, thanks to the lobbying of... what's that in? 6... Currently, all is winning with 40, 43, 42. It's jumping around a bit. No, I can't add up. Sorry, 45% of the vote. 46% of the vote. On Twitch, though, that's on YouTube. On Twitch, random is winning with 60% of the vote. But all is suddenly catching up. Hardly any votes on Twitch. 130 votes on YouTube. Don't forget, if you want to vote now. The votes will close momentarily. Settlers of Satana is one of my favorite board games. What? Oh, Settlers of Katana. Catan? What? We've got to show our balls of steel to Satana. Oh, yes. Yes. Robert's just tried to lobby for Satana with 20, which puts it up to 37% on YouTube, 38%, but all is still winning on YouTube with 45, which means we're picking all. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There's no problems there. Montu in here, just here pretending not to be a just talking stream. Yeah, this is all pre-recorded, you see. I don't even know what Stellaris is. Never played it. Not once in my life. Then we've got to have a vote on... There's a vote for no ascension and a vote for cybernetic ascension. I'm going to actually... I'll hold the vote on no ascension because that's reasonable to know straight away we're not ascending. But the vote for cyber ascension, Robert, that you put in for earlier, I'm going to save that up. If we vote no... Oh, wait a moment. Oh, because it's a bit complicated. So the first vote is going to be a vote for ascension or not. Right, and actually, let's click play because we're good to go now. How will we know if Montu replaces himself with a Montu AI? Probably I'd stop being so... You wouldn't hear the drinking noises. No, yeah, the drinking... Beer SMR is how you know I'm real, I think. So, Robert, what we're going to do is... Synthetic Ascension... Well, Woodmansea, hold on. We're having a vote... 1 second. Do we ascend? Yes. Versus no. I'm going to hold the vote on that one. And then, Robert, you can choose if you want to spend that 50. You can to vote to lobby into this, or hold it if for the ascension vote. If we fail this vote, basically, we're going to vote now on whether or not we ascend, whether or not we're going to ascend later, because it's reasonable to know now. But I'm not going to hold the vote on which ascension we pick right now. I will record these lobbies for synthetic and for cybernetic, but we'll add that to the vote when we actually take it. But of course, Robert, you can choose to spend some of that 50 vote lobbying for yes, we will pick a path if you want to. Currently, that has plus 20. Currently, so yes is winning with 81% of the vote. No is winning with 38% of the vote. You hold your points. So yeah, currently it looks like you won't need to use them. Right, let's pick. Oh, the AI will be more coherent. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure about that. If our noble society cannot defeat the crisis, this is but a history lesson about the rise and fall of our great civilization. Exactly. I'm going to start off with a field dynamics center, planet unification, and a material workshop. I don't care about Empire Focus. We've got some unemployment. Yes, we do. Okie dokie. Let's just set up the buying and selling. We're making loads of alloys. Whoa! Oh, you've given me a game with no farmers. Chat, you don't know how proud I am of you. Chat, you've solved my life. Let's go. So we started here at Lippet, her face beautiful. I'm going to try and rename all the systems that have, all the stars that have planets. Ooh! Empress Thub. What? How is Sagu sign of Urug? Surely Sagu is sign of Thub. Oh! They're always sign of Urug. Oh, Scion. Yeah, okay, fair. A fertility preacher. Ooh. You're on the council. Yes, you are. You're a good fertility preacher. Yes, you are. What do I need to clear the blockers again? Wait, what? Do we not have any blockers? I thought we had blockers on this capital. Oh, no. We don't. How excellent. I should actually build some stuff. I'm going to start by building another, just another space district. New rule: Montu must keep at least 5% of the population working as farmers. No, I will put that in the list with a plus 12. Antoine, why? Why? Minister of Defense and Research. Thank you. We do need to do that. So this is. Chief Psychohistorian. Have I spelled Psychohistorian right? It looks wrong, but I feel like it's right. Yes, I have. It's not Fisco, it's Psycho. No, that's not right. Psychohistorian? Eh? Is that right? This is just wrong, isn't it? I'm gonna Google it. Oh, that's correct. I got it right the second time. I got there by process of elimination by knowing my rules about the English language. Is Harry spelled H-R-I, right? That's how you spell Harry Seldon, isn't it? Let me check how you spelt it, Woodmansey. Two R's and a Y. No, it's two R's and a Y. Harry Seldon. That's Harry. And the Minister of Defense was going to be Lord Commissar Nightbringer. The Lord Commissar. If anyone wants to become the Emperor or Empress, feel free to shout. Baseball Commissar. Yeah, 2 M's and 2 S's. Perfect. Let's quarantine the information and more border stuff. And the answer is yes. So, with 74% of the vote on YouTube and 83% of the vote on Twitch, yes, we will be picking an ascension path. Right, we'll put the farmer vote up now. If we must. There's plus 12 there for farming already. No, and yes. And 50% already in for cybernetics. Yes, so currently I've got 5% for synthetic and 50 for cybernetics. I've got that saved in a document. It's on my... I've opened up Notepad, basically, and started jotting down these things. I'll put the laws there, too. We're going to have to pick a tradition in a moment as well. I then want to... Actually, I want to hold a quick vote on whether or not we're going to push for... if we're pushing for unity... Administrative office, or we're pushing for research. Should I build more, like, are we pushing early for unity or research? I'm going to hold a vote on that in a moment. Just a quick fire one. A vote for farming is a vote for inefficiency. Exactly, Krishnath. We've done away with the evil of farmers. Don't bring them back. Don't bring them back. Chief is spelt wrong. Oh, it is. It's the female... Sorry, the male historian is chief. The female historian is chef. Did you not know that's the female conjugation of historian in our culture? You fool. You fool. NSMS8. NSMS8, you can be Empress. Are you coming in as NSMS8, or do you want to pick a different name? Is there a longer or different name, or is this just NSMS8? I like Thub. You know, nothing wrong with Thub. How are we doing so far? We've found some systems. That's nice. That's good. Good. We've also got a new science ship. Let's grab Skeg. That'll do. The Grand Undying Supreme Master Overlord of Terror, Bub. So that's Bub, right? Your Emperor Bub. So I can't fit all of that in. I don't think. Let's try. Oh, how far do we get? Grand Supreme Masterful. Yeah, no, we got Masterful was the final word we got in there. Couldn't do it. Broke the word count. Oh, the Erassians really game. Guess we're picking the Erassians today, ladies and gentlemen. Grand Supreme Overlord. Thy will be done, Grand Supreme Overlord, bub. Grand Supreme Overlord, as your first act with this new authority, should we get Admin AI, Ground Defense Planning, or Zero G Labs? Restart, we got the Erathins. No. Bub, NSMS8. What are we picking? A, B, or C? Defense is key. Alright then. Currently, Twitch is 50-50 on whether or not I have to keep the farmers going. YouTube is being much kinder and saying 59% no. So, that's good. There is plus 12% added to that vote on YouTube, though. No, 13%, I should say. So that's actually 53% for yes on YouTube and 60% for no. So that's something. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? We only have a Twitch president right now, and that is iSmithyBoy. As of yet, iSmithyBoy has at no time utilized their veto. iSmithyBoy does have a veto and can utilize at any point to delete end a vote after a vote is ended to say no, we're not picking that one, and then pick one of the other options that were on the voting table. They do have to be on the docket for it to be put through. We're not actually lithoids with thermophile. So that's something. What's my Stellaris related hot take? I don't think I've got a hot take. Everything I say is very reasonable. Didn't you know? Otherwise, why would I say it? And we're ending the vote there. That's a no. No, I don't have to do the farmers nonsense. Thank you very much, chat. Thank you. It was very close, though. 50-50 on YouTube. 53-60% on Twitch. Right, now we need to pick a tradition. Start telling me which tradition you'd like. You don't need to write it in once, and then maybe write it in again a minute or two later. If you continuously write it again and again, I will only count that as reading it once. Because I look at the name, then the thing. I mean, you can write it as many times as you want, but it will only count. Still only counts as one. So we've got supremacy, statecraft, subterfuge, prosperity, expansion, fortification, harmony, emnit, that one. Domination, discovery, diplomacy, adaptability, aptitude, or commerce. I am seeing prosperity written terrifying number of times. What the hell? Okay. Who got in everyone's brain holes? I'm seeing discovery. I'm seeing subterfuge quite a few times. You know, when there's no aliens around, but hey ho. I'm seeing statecraft. Yes, statecraft for better, high nobles. Excellent. Right, there are the options. Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm seeing 1, 2... 2 times domination. I did only see discovery once, so I'll swap that out for that. What is the build? Good question, friend. So I'll go to the build in a moment. Oh, actually, I'll do the build first. Currently, we are feudal empire. We live over there in this very large 600-star galaxy. We are aristocratic elite with feudal society, and we are a feudal empire, an autocracy. I hate how the tooltip doesn't show up here anymore. I have to go here to see. We're getting more jobs in the capital by 10%, and we have an imperial ruler. Excellent. And a feudal society, aristocratic elite, materialist, xenophobic, authoritarian. Our species are jinxed, decadent, resilient, enduring, and unbreakable resolve. The floating Boshark. Currently, statecraft has dominated the agenda over on Twitch. Wowzers. Wowzers. Everyone vote. Come on, vote for this thing so we can get the thingamajig up. And the next vote I'm going to do is on what we're doing in terms of district specializations. Oh, let's get that colony ship. First colony ship well on the way. Okay, Bub. NSA, what would you like your character to get? And I will be asking Woodmansea and Nightbringer what their character should upgrade to. Harry Seldon and Nightbringer in a moment. But these are your choices, Bub. No, 42 is the old answer. 43 is the better answer. Oh, we've had some massive lobbying for domination. And Prosperity just got lobbied as well, though, by Shadowman4345. Robert and Woodmansea both lobbying for domination, putting up to 40%. But then, Shadowman coming in clutch for democracy here, lobbying for the democratic people's choice of prosperity, which just went up to 48%, meaning it's ahead by 8%. Make Montu use his lobby. What are you all doing, says Rune Knight. No, let me keep it. Fertility Preacher seems appropriate. Excellent, there you go. Bub just became a Fertility Preacher. Let's get another scientist as well. Robert's just come back with another 10-4 domination, which does put domination back in the lead. Wait, does it? No, it's neck and neck. Prosperity is at 48. Domination is currently at 49. Whole crap. It's actually all to play for with the vote. There is 1% in it right now. Domination just went up to 50. Prosperity dropped down to 48. The choice we're really looking at here at the moment in first place is domination, which is all about making our slaves a bit better, reducing slave political power. We don't have any of those. And making our rulers a bit better, right? No, it's workers, just workers. Yeah, okay. We do lose a little bit of empire size from Pops, and we get access to the hegemony federation type. It's now even, Steven. It's 49% prosperity and 49% domination. Excuse me, can you spare a moment to hear about the gospel of bumping uglies? Sweet mother of God. Yeah. Okay, yeah. What? You get 100 elites. Oh yeah, you provide more housing and noble jobs for capital buildings, imperious architecture. That's an extra 10% extra to domination, which does now put it 8% ahead of prosperity. And 10 more from Robert. Now it's 18% ahead. Statecraft is winning on Twitch, though. Twitch are all about statecraft. It's got 52% of the vote on Twitch. On YouTube, domination has 68% of the vote. Prosperity has 50%. 51. We shall dominate the lesser races with our orbs. Yeah, at least we're sticking to, you know, reasonable stuff. Let's see. Oh, Nightbringer. Do you want to be cautious or an energy mogul? I said Robert. Another 10 for prosperity. That now means there's only 7% in it. There's still another 30 seconds left on the vote. Oh, 8% in it now. It's now 59 to... 59 to... Wait, am I getting that right? 1, 2, 3, 4... 59 to 58. No, I counted it wrong. I counted it wrong. Did I count it wrong? Wait. Hold up. Let's just check this. 1, 2, 10, 20, 30. 40. Oh, yeah, it was an extra 10 I missed. Yeah. So, sorry, it's, so everyone knows. I was right when I said it was 8% close. Prosperity is unfun. Why can't the statecrafters be like the Ferengi? I just want to go and rub their ears. You want cautious. Gotcha. Yeah, domination is winning this in the end by a full 10%. With a total vote of domination getting... What's that? 10, 12, 50 added. So that is 69% for domination. Nice. And 10, 20% added for prosperity. So that is 59% for prosperity. It's going to take a save because I'm assuming there's no... Don't... If you've already started doing the lobby, finish it. But if you haven't started... Oh, wait a minute. There's a veto coming in. It's being vetoed. It's being vetoed. Vetoed for statecraft. The Twitch president is utilizing their veto. That does refund the lobbying. I'll put that in the lobby thing now. 1 second. Boo, 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 boo. And it was Shadowman. That's still available. You can reuse that on future votes because you just got vetoed by the presidential veto, and the time of that veto is 52 minutes past the hour. So what is the veto? Our Empress will be Dommy Mummy. No, the Empress has already been renamed, Woodmansea. The Empress has already been renamed. The Empress is Grand Supreme Overlord Bub. The Twitch president has vetoed in favor of the Twitch vote, giving us statecraft as an opener. Honestly, couldn't have gone better. I mean, it could have gone better, actually. All right, that one as well. Perfect. And Krishna says, and this is why having a Twitch president is a bad idea. The Grand Supreme Overlord has just issued a decree. As the Grand Supreme Overlord, this is what NSMS8 is saying, I declare the great Boss Hark shall rule eternal. Right, now we need a quick vote on tech or research or unity. What word did I forget? Your points are all refunded. Yeah, your points are all refunded, Robert and Krishnath. And also, they're up there on top of the screen. And also, Shadowman, your points are all refunded at the top of the screen. I think I added up correctly. Didn't I? Robert added 10, 20, 30. Yeah, I did it correct. That's fine. Right, quick poll up in here with a focusing. Basically, this is what I'll build the buildings of. So I'm going to build extra, offices and whatnot. Should be Grand Supreme Overstone. Ooh, that's a good point. NSMS8, would you like to rename your title not to Overlord, but Overstone? The Grand Supreme Overstone? I mean, it's got a ring to it. It's only, yeah. So the Twitch veto is only once per hour, and all of any lobbying gets refunded as well. Dale says, on the one hand, I did vote for statecraft. On the other hand, I don't want Twitch to have nice things. Ha ha ha. Grand Supreme Pebble says, I Smithy Boy. This is up to NSMS8. NSMS8, what do you want to be? What do you want? Over Pebble. Over Pebble. Excellent. The Over Pebble hath spoken. Flee, flee for your pebble lives. And let's build the other colony ship. I'm trying to go with like a naming convention here. I hope you'll notice it. We've got Kenjor, his arms wide. Lippet, her face beautiful. Let's also give everyone order and hierarchy in the name of Bub. Can we have a YouTube High King? You can if you propose it, Random Maori. You have to propose a vote on it. How to propose votes? Basically, just send a $1 super chat or 100 bits, and you can propose a vote on anything. Star Trek. It's memes understood. Orchid. His sack taught. All right, you got me there. Ghosty Fish, that is an excellent for the next one. The Lord Commissar says we must stand united. I hope that's roughly what we picked. Hello, Bunga Bug Snacks. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's grab that. Oh, we found a pre-sapient. We found some pre-sapients on Immoletto 2. Hey, it's Immoletto. I don't know why I speak it like an Italian now, but hey, we're in Immoletto now. Is that what we do? Oh, no, I better stop. Sorry. Anyway. Just a brief brain fart there. Meticulous. Let's grab the next one of that. I propose a YouTube Supreme Court run by Woodman. Adding to the Dealer's Choice Feed Hungry Streamer Fund. Thank you, Eve. That's called Montu Lobby. I will put that in. Thank you very much. 39. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We should turn those pre-sapients into fertilizer. Fertilizer? Research is winning the day right now. Huh. And it has one. We're going to be focusing early on research. I think principled. Yeah, let's grab principled. And pre-FTLs. Does this do anything? This doesn't do anything. Okay. I hate when you get an event that does nothing. Fleet name should be Wrecking Balls. Oh, yeah, God. All right, yeah. The first Wrecking Balls. And then... What does the Supreme Court even do? I need to... what does this Supreme Court do? Could you... I mean, we'll put the vote up, but could you just give us a little bit more about exactly what... Or do I just have to work this out? We're voting for it, and then once we voted, I you know, suggest what this thing is doing. Altair has some pre-FTLs. 2,400 in the machine age. Friends, countrymen, lend me your ears. A Supreme Court in the US can mainly define if laws are constitutional. Yes, they can. They can, that's true. Ask Woodman, he runs it. Yeah, you see, that's what I thought. So basically, Woodman's going to be defining the Supreme Court. Do we have ears? I'm going to say yes, it's those two kind of spiky bits on the end. They as they move in or out, that's how we get this kind of like feeling of noise. I'm actually not going to colonize the other colony because colonies give you so much empire size, plus 20. We'll end up over 100 empire size almost instantly if we do that. So it's a no from me. Seconding vote for the Supreme Court with High Justice having same rights as Twitch president. Wait, so the High Justice, there should be a Supreme Court and the High Justice has... Oh, they can invalidate the presidential veto. Did I not see you? Sorry, Robert. Did I not see you put your vote? I saw we must stand united, but I didn't know that meant... Oh, take my 30 points and add them to unity. Sorry. I just missed that. Sorry, apologies. Right, a couple of things have happened here, though. Do I want the unity? Nah, it's fine. A couple of things have happened. Let's just dive through the super chats for but a mere moment. We're going to slow while this is going on, just to not, you know, make a mistake. Are we... Building research labs, good. And then I'll also build a metropolitan core. The Metro Core. Right, so what have I missed? Fleet name Wrecking Balls. Got that. Seconding vote for Supreme Court, which is still ongoing. Twitch votes no, 67. YouTube votes yes, 63. I'm shocked. Woodmansey, would you be prepared to step down in favor of Robert as your first act with the authority of the Supreme Court? Because basically, if you don't, Robert, you're going to become the second. Would you accept that and would add your lobby to the other side? I don't know how we're negotiating on lobby here. How has this become a political simulation game? Fun, right? So Woodmansey said, I am Chief Justice Marshal. I will decide how it works. And I vote for Robert Wadsworth as my second. Robert, would you accept being the second here? Or are you adding your lobby in? I'll take that. My points to the yes. Okay. You don't actually need to do that. You would win this without adding your points, Robert. You don't need to spend them. You're more than welcome to spend them if you want, but you don't need to spend the banked points. I don't see Woodmansey adding the points in there either. Nope. Noble infighting, who would thought? Vote to change the vote weight from individual number of votes of platform to percentage only. Smithy Boy, that is a reasonable choice to make. I'll put that on the docket list. Because at the moment, I'm counting vote weights by physical vote numbers. What's all this talk of voting, lobbying, and court for an empire? Yes, I'd like to draw your attention, NSMS8, to the empire from Star Wars, and, you know, the fact they had a senate and courts and lobbying and all of that stuff, even after becoming an empire. So another pre-FTL. Oh my goodness me, they're really close to space age. They're an early space age. Oh crap, they don't have a space station yet though, so that's kind of okay. Not for long though, says Smithy Boy. I'll spend the 10, but the 30 bank will be saved. Cool. So we now have a Supreme Justice. What does your second actually do, Woodmansey? Could you explain that to me briefly? Yeah, it would mean you get equal voting power. So basically, Smithy Boy has now proposed. Before I put this up, I need to know what the justice, the second. Oh yeah, and there's the second, isn't there? Sorry. There's the second J. J for justice, Supreme Justice, and Second Justice. Woodmansey says I'll have to step. Oh, when I step away, Robert takes over, and you have to step away soon. That's very reasonable. Let's go a bit faster. You'll have the 10 you lobbied while keeping the 30 bank. Yeah, that's cool. I've still got your 30 in there. But that's fine. You still win. Okay, so the second is just somebody takes over from the first, and the first gets the right of veto, or are you taking more power than that, Woodmansey? Because it was very open-ended. I couldn't write the full question out for this vote, Twitch. Just take a look at the Smithy Boy's proposal if you're on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, you can see it. I decide what's legal. That's okay. I suppose that's possibly an accurate interpretation of all this. We are the Senate. Yes, sirs. So basically, this will make it easier for me to work out what the votes are, and it gives more power to Twitch, kind of, because at the moment their votes are usually discounted because they have so many fewer votes than YouTube do. They just do. I don't know what to tell you, but like fewer people vote on Twitch. Like right now, there's 11 people have voted on Twitch, but 60 people have voted on YouTube. Let's get some zero-G refineries. Like a bit of zero-G refinery. I'm going to upgrade some ships as well. And build up the largest fleet the galaxy has ever known. Seems good, though, overall. Yes. Currently, YouTube's 50-50 on this. Wow. Questel says, yeah, but Montu, if it was about making things easy for you, you wouldn't have a 10x or Crisis run on your hands. Sure, but it makes it easier for you at home as well. Please. Please make it easier for me. You could just a little bit. Oh, I clicked the wrong button there. Oh, damn it. We are abducting them. My bad. Oops. Oh, never mind. Getting some lag from Woodmansey there. Fair enough. Woodmansey, at the moment they're voting to change the vote weight from individual numbers of votes across platform to percentage only. Proposed Twitch votes are a non-binding referendum. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, Dimitri is proposing that Twitch votes just become non-binding advisory referendums. That's a slap in the face. Does it really count as abducting when they're organics, not proper rock-based life? This is a good question. Bub, what do you want your next power to be? NSMS 8? I would recommend politician, but Eye for Talent could be alright. Otherwise, yeah, that's basically all I think would be useful for us right now. Last time there was a non-binding referendum, it caused Brexit. Yeah, exactly. Just because it's non-binding doesn't mean we won't take it into account. Brexit was just so good for everybody. Currently the vote is no on YouTube with 160% to 10%. On Twitch it's yes, 89 to 11. If anyone on YouTube would like a more fair and even distribution of power, now is your time to vote yes or lobby. What about allowing people to filibuster, having a vote actually happen until the filibuster ends? Sorry, what? At least the NHS thrives now since Maniac the Great. Oh, it hurts. It hurts and I can't go to the doctor about it. Well, there we are. There we are. There we are. That's something. Yes for the vote. With another 15% from my Smithy boy. I will have to work out. That puts yes on Twitch up to 100% of the vote yes on Twitch. On YouTube, it's 59% no, 51% yes. I found a decade old gift card for Google. I can do this for a while, says Demission. Oh, God. Oh, God. And MS8, you didn't pick. Oh, you have an eye for talent, clearly. You did pick. Cool. Is Harry Seldon... Did I just do Harry Seldon myself? I must have done, sorry. Sorry, Woodmansey. Right, so, overall, I think that vote might be yes. Let me just do the maths on this. Get my little... For those of you that want to see what the Empire is, there it is while I'm getting my little calculator out. Rename the factions to YouTube and Twitch respectively. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Right. 0.59 times 41 plus... That's 85.69 on one side versus in standardized voting units. Oh, that 100% did it. Yeah. So, Twitch's vote now does mean... I'll put this in the law. I'll put this as a stream law, just so we can all see it. We have percentage voting weights, thanks to Twitch. What's this? You took my choice from me? Greta Thunberg noises? I beg your pardon. Which factions? Yeah, so we've got the Committee of Scientific Betterment. This is clearly... the Twitch committee, and then we've got the Obedience, Loyalty, and Duty Vanguard. No. This is the Obedience to YouTube party. Nightbringer, pick your final trait. Meanwhile, let's see. Can I actually do anything there? No. I'd need another energy district. Do we have those? Yes, we do. Let's get another energy district. Maybe even two. More of that. Looking good. Actually, I can stop selling both of those. Okay. A two-party system would never work, says Murloc. Only one party is needed. I mean, I don't know about this. Oh, look, we have a third party. The floating Bolsark Future Vanguard. I mean... the floating Bolsark Future just sounds better. So I'm going to leave it at that and move on. The next vote up was... what was the next vote? To propose Twitch votes are non-binding referendums. So all the votes from Twitch actually no longer would count. They would just be advisory, non-binding referendum votes. Twitch, if you vote yes on this, it bad. Robert, what did you pick here for these? Promote the YouTube faction, says Just Nick 415. Okay. Okay. There you are, it's been promoted. And we've got an Ascension perk to pick now. So... oh, you wanted Trickster. Okay. Ah, you did say the word. You're more of a Trickster. Yeah. So now we've got Ascension perks to pick. Your choices are Lord of War, Nihilistic Acquisition, Interstellar Dominion, Tech Ascendancy, One Vision, Mastery of Nature, Imperial Prerogative, Executive Vigor, Transcendent Learning, Shared Destiny, and I did it in one breath. Woo! Just works, chat. It just works. Currently, there's 73% yes vote on YouTube and 89% no vote on Twitch, meaning the 89% no votes on Twitch would have it. The no's would have it. Another primitive pre-FTL? 400 pops. Interesting. I'm seeing Tech Ascendancy, I'm seeing One Vision, I'm seeing Mastery of Nature. I'm seeing Executive Vigor for the law. What law? What do you mean for the law? Faster gameplay, please. Faster gameplay, please. I'll just keep the game going on fast. While we don't do things as we're waiting for other things to come in. What would they possibly like? Would they like some alloys? We'll just give them some alloys, they'll bloody love us. There's 600 alloys, that's like 5 ships or something. Good, they like us. Let's get an embassy with the Polarian regime, shall we? As Grand Supreme Overpebble, I declare that a study must be undertaken to determine whether these so-called organic life forms truly qualify as real living beings. To this end, I require an immediacy policy of abduction and dismemberment to be enacted. We are already on aggressive observation, so yeah, you've declared we should do what we're already doing there, Emperor. I love it. Slower gameplay if you don't mind, indubitably, good sir. No worries, flavor contextualized. Xenobiological lab. Let's grab adaptive bureaucracy. Then we can slap down xenological lab here. Expand the council. Oh, a Lord Steward. Yes, indeed. And then we shall evolve society. Twitch voted no, 91%. YouTube voted yes, 69%. Nice, but that means the no's have it. The no's have it, which means Twitch votes are not non-binding referendums. Right, let's put up the Ascension perk. I saw Mastery of Nature, Executive Vigor. So what is this? Mastery of Nature won't work, I think, because we don't actually have regular planets. Yeah, so that's something. Executive Vigor does work. One Vision and Tech Ascendancy are just like more Unity, more tech. Right, let's put the poll up here. Lobbying, yada yada. 5 minutes of poll vote. So I also want to talk about, can we invade these primitives? We could do a test run. Nightbringer, Harry Seldon, so that's Woodmansey, Robert, and Bub, so that's MSNS8. And I'll also bring in the Twitch president, iSmithyboy. If you three vote yes or no on this, I'd like to invade the primitives. If I get a majority yes vote from those 4 members, so that's iSmithyboy, NSMS8, Woodmansey, and Robert, then I will invade Altair as a test for yes from NSMS8, yes from iSmithyboy. That's 2 yeses from the Twitch side. YouTube, how do you vote? Yes? No, it's not war, Robert. No, this is no, it's not war. This is... we're going to drag our flaming steel balls across the planet. Woodmansey, what say you? What say you? Woodmansey was busy saying, Mastery of Nature, we need to improve the planets of the pre-FTLs. I take that as a vote for yes. We've already had 3 yeses, but I take that as a vote for yes. We're conquering primitives, so that's a yes. Right. I'm going to turn on a fear campaign, an education campaign, and a recycling campaign. And then... we have aggressive interference. Thy will be done. We will build up an army worthy of this place. I'm not naming the boring systems. They don't really mean anything. There we are. Colonus is whole gaping. Screw it. I'm just going to go whole hog on this one. Strategic and military ball operation. Yes, it's not a war. It's a strategic and military ball operation. Yeah, okay. Currently, One Vision and Tech Ascendancy are winning on Twitch with 46% of the vote apiece. On YouTube, Tech Ascendancy is winning with 35%. Mastery of Nature is in in third place with 30%. Then it's One Vision with 32%. Let's grab field modulation. They're getting more aware of us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't forget, Wood and Robert both have lobby points they can use. Yes, that's true. Robert and Wood, don't forget you have lobby points you can use. You will need quite a bit because One Vision and Tech Ascendancy are quite a bit higher on Twitch now, and Twitch votes count a lot more than they used to. So you might want to spend some of that lobby, just saying. Robert's adding for Mastery of Nature as well. And also add my lobby points. Xenos a livestock until chat approves higher. Okay, I will put that in. That's a vote on the agenda. Did you propose something else? I missed a vote proposal. No, I don't think so. No, I didn't miss a vote proposal. Okay. Add my lobby points as well. Oh wow. All of it's just being thrown in. Okay. Shadow Man, do you want to use any of your lobby points? That was 50 added in, plus the already 40, 50. Currently, Mastery of Nature has 118% of the vote. That's nice, isn't it? It's nice when democracy just works so well, you know? Ugh. I'd love democracy. And we're ending the vote there. One Vision 1 on YouTube with 39% of the vote. And on Twitch... One Vision 1 on Twitch with 39% of the vote. Well, actually, it was even Steven, One Vision Tech Ascendancy. Both had 39% each. On YouTube, let me just check this in. Yes, Mastery of Nature won with 120% of the vote. Gentle prawns, this is democracy manifest. What is the charge? Eating a succulent prawn? A succulent Chinese prawn? And Shadowman's just added in for Mastery of Nature as well. Shadowman, it's already won, but yeah, it's really won. It's now up to 140% of the vote. We're taking Mastery of Nature. Look, I'll just take it. Look, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. It's taken. It's taken. Shadowman, would you like me to refund those? Because it did already win. I'd already announced it as a winner before that went in, so I'm happy to refund your points because it came in after the count and put it back in your lobby tally. Or do you just want to win hard? Clearly, YouTube wants us to take Mastery of Nature a second time. If it were possible, I think they would. Can we have a... There it is, yeah. Thought we had a site. I'm thinking xenolinguistics. Yeah, let's speak to some aliens. Oh, oops, my bad. Yeah, Shadowman, do you want me to refund it? You can. You could also just put in your lobby to bring it up to 40 points as well, I suppose. You wanted to win by 100 with 160% of the vote. MONTUPLAYS saying, I love democracy has become kind of like the husband saying, I'm not beating my wife honest. Look, she fell down the stairs that I found her that way, all right? Shush you. David says, I passed my gavel to you. Okay, the Supreme Justice has just moved on to Wadsworth. Huzzah, in his holy name. What species is this? This is the floating Boshark. Unbreakable, enduring, resilient. A little decadent, a little jinx, but we like ourselves that way. Right, the last act of the Supreme Justice was to say yes to this invasion stuff, so let's do it. As Grand Supreme Pebble says NSMS8, Bub is speaking, everyone shut up. I declare that noises emitted by these so-called organics are not true language and are instead the passionless and meaningless result of random movements of air and disgusting organic spasm. Yes, the meat machines are gross. Ugh, to the meat machines. You know what that means for us, though? That means it's coincided perfectly with the vote on all Xenos are livestock. Not that we've got anything to do with food, but like that's where the poll is. And we now need to start suggesting a new tradition. While we have a shout about, before we have a shout about the tradition, though, has anyone got any? You know, if anyone writes up some good, eloquent, speechy bits for either for or against all organic Xenos being. Was that? Is that these people? No. No, that was these people we invaded. Yeah, if you got any, great speeches, I will read them out. They can be pet too. I suppose that Xenos as livestock also works as pets. Yeah, Shadowman, I'll put the 20 into your lobby bank. I've just seen it as well. There you are. Up to 40. You've got more lobby points than I do. We'll be live again tomorrow, same time start. Oh, low stability. Let's resettle some peeps. Perfect, perfect. Now if I just launch an anti-crime campaign and build them some, let me see, luxury residences. Where's the tab with... Ah, there it is. I want to see it by voting weight, though. Why has it counted those as workers? There are no workers and civilians here. They're nobles and specialists. I'm deeply confused. Why is their happiness 11? Decadent? But they're not workers. How are they... Stratum worker being promoted. Oh, because it takes time to actually promote them now. Oh, yeah, of course it does. Oh. As soon as we get this promotion out of the way, they'll all be much happier, I can assure you. Our ranches are bare. Our ranches are so poor they cannot even afford to be serfs to our great nobles. Pebbles of the council, I implore you, says Domitian. I implore you to see reason. No evidence has been found of these animals. Sentience, they can feed us in a new way. Or only once more evidence is found can we even argue about these so-called Xeno rights. Exactly. Exactly. Twitch has nothing to say on the matter. And Justin Cronkright says, how does organic livestock work for them? Are they producing coprolites or something for the list? No, they're just producing food that we're like throwing into an airlock. We're literally farming them for a resource we don't use. Yes. If we take lithoids in, they make rocks. If we take thermophiles, they make alloys. But yes. What do you mean I've got all filters set? What the? Yeah, don't do that. Oh, good. That's worked. Cool. I can see what Twitch is saying now. But we can sell it. That's true. We can sell this organic goop to other organics that happen to have other things. They're not sentient, though. It's fine. Don't worry about it. What happened to the rest of them? Oh, they're all unemployed. Oh, no. Wait, they're thermophiles. These aren't organics. These are thermophiles. Hold on. Have we just done something? So we've just invaded a world, apparently something to do with organics. And then on noticing, we've actually noticed that these might not actually be organics. They're actually thermophiles like us. Are these people livestock? Reichland Raider says it's not about the products being produced from the process. The goal of this is to give the organics a living where they know what to expect so they don't get surprised as we blend them feet first so we can hear their screams. Alright, we voted yes across the board on this. Which means we've now got them... We're feeding them alloys to make alloys from them. It just works, chat. It just works. And that was yes with 76% on YouTube and 90% on Twitch. Well, someone should propose thermophiles be exempt, you know, because currently they're not. We've decided that these thermophiles are somehow organic. Don't ask me how. It's not a question I know the answer to. What? No. No, thank you. Get out of there! Get out of there! Larg, daughter of whoever you were. Alright, we're better now. His cheek's red here because he made a mistake. Not another reason. Okay, that's what that is, alright? Alright? They are slaves, not livestock, says Robert Wadsworth. We've just voted that all Xenos are livestock. So these people are livestock because we just voted on it. So... Unless you're using your veto right here, right now, Robert, to veto and say this is a no. Or actually, you're supreme, so I guess you can interpret the law. Are you intending to interpret this law that, yes, what we meant is that all Xenos are livestock, but thermophiles aren't Xenos? Wait, hold on. If we feed them alloys, do we get more alloys than we feed? Yes. Yes, we do. We give these 2,000 pops 6 alloys, and they give us 14 back. Robert, you said correct. To confirm, correct means I should make them no longer livestock. NSMS8 had a great speech. Oh my goodness, sorry, I need to read NSMS speech about this. My fellow, so this is the speech coming from Bub. While Robert said yes. Okay, so all Xenos are livestock, but the lithoids and thermophiles aren't Xenos. Okay, we'll deal with that in a moment. First, I read Bub's speech to all of you. My fellow rocks, pebbles, and boulders, I speak today to address the topic of these so-called organics. I know some of you are misguided, believing that these collections of wet tissues and fats and proteins are beings. That some among you believe that they are capable of thought, feeling. My fellow Bolsark, I assure you, this is not the case. Their movements are simply random patternless jerks resulting from chemical reactions. All explainable with science, and not evidence of intelligence or personhood. Unlike us with our great silicon lattices, proof of true sentience and thought. They are not real beings, simply resources to be processed, trash to be disposed of, removed for the good of our kind. Therefore, I fully support the proposal to turn these things into more useful ends, into resources to fuel our mines and factories. As your leader, I thank you for your attention to this matter. So there we are. We got it. We got it in. Okay, I'm gonna change the rights on these people. Can I do that? Not immediately. So what I'm gonna do is change default rights. Which right type are we picking here, Supreme Justice? Is it chattel slavery, domestic servitude, battle thralls, or indentured? Because, you know, it's currently set to indentured, so that works right now. 10 out of 10 read says NSMSA, thank you. Chattel, alright. What I'm going to do is set them to chattel, then... How do I reset to default? Do they not have that button anymore? Whoa, where's the reset to default button? Those sons of guns. Well, we'll have to go 10 years as slaves, come back. Actually, I could probably reload it. Let's go back a little bit. Oh, further. Isn't it right there? Shake my head. No, default right sets it. Set as default is not setting default rights though. So I can change the default rights. Oh, it's right on the bottom. Well, you know, this way I fixed it as well. We fixed it properly now, so there's no issues. A rock is a rock, but organic is a fueled source. Was that a YouTube veto? Yes, that was technically... That was the Supreme Court using their power. That's very true. to interpret laws. Not quite a veto. Theirs is a little different. It was defined as they can interpret law. They can't necessarily full out veto, but they can slightly interpret something. Aren't we all half rock? Yeah, most of us are made of minerals. Right. We need to think about our next tradition, people. Start spamming me with which tradition you'd like to see. We can choose from supremacy, subterfuge, prosperity, fortification, harmony, expansion, that one with E, discovery, diplomacy, or domination. We've drilled a hole. Good job, team. $200 props gives me 2 naval capacity. That's not even a ship. Oh my god. Oh, it's horrific. So I'm seeing prosperity, expansion. What? I'm seeing domination a few times again. I'm also seeing fortification. We can't pick things like mutation or we can only pick the ones that are available right now. I'm also seeing supremacy. All right, fine, I'll put it in. New poll. Second tradition. Prosperity. Domination has already received 2% of the vote before the votes have even started coming in. It's amazing. And the voting is up. Now. Always remember, organics are food, not friends. I suppose. Where did that just appear? I swear I saw a... Oh, there's the probe? Seriously? Ugh. Ugh. Alright, okay. Wait. Ugh. Just gonna ignore it for now. Ignore it! Domination for the glory of the Empire, says Robert. That puts domination currently up to 43% of the vote on YouTube, with 39% going for prosperity. On Twitch, though, fortification's winning with 50%. So at the moment, if things were to finish, fortification wins because it's... Well, does it win? Actually, no, I have to add them up now. Oh, it's in some ways more complicated, darn it. So fortification has 46 on one, 18 on the other, 19 on the other. Now it's all moving. Currently, fortification sits at about 63% of the vote. Domination has... No, domination has closer to 80. Yeah, domination has literally 83%. Prosperity has 36 on one, 13 on another, so that's 49%. Supremacy has 14 on one, 6 on the other, so 18%. Nothing. Nothing, basically. Currently, it will be domination winning, thanks to a combination of Twitch and YouTube votes. First place is fortification on Twitch with 44. Second place, domination, 38. On YouTube, though, domination winning with 44% of the vote. I beg your pardon? I'm sorry, what? No? No. They just die? We ran into sentinel droids that just killed everybody? I don't think I've ever had that bad an outcome. That's another 20% for domination from Robert, which means it continues to win. Now at Fortifications on 66. Dominations on 39. Sorry, 29 plus 38. So that's 40 plus 30. So 70 minus 3. So 67. Plus 32. So 99. Robert says, I've thought that before, only to lose at the last one. But this is awful. How do we just lose a leader? It's only difficulty 3. The chances that are irreconcilable. Let's get a new leader. And we'll just send them straight back to excavating. Pay no attention to the blast doors that killed everybody. It's fine. Ahem. Bub, oh, you're an advisor. I'm not even going to give you the choice of being an ambassador. That's just a no-brainer. New leader site, Sega. Their shape round. Oh, the new leader. Yeah, that's a good name. I like that actually. Where's that one? Sega, their shape round. Which is ironic because we're like really not round, are we? We're kind of pointy starfish rock things with these weird tendril glowy arms. What the hell are those? Not sure I like that. Not sure I like that at all. We've built some robots. That's nice. Let's grab some integrated cybernetics. What's the job efficiency like here for habitability? 50%? Wow, why is it 50%? Minimum habitability on volcanic worlds, 50%. Oh, that's really nice, actually. Thermophile mixed with Ringworld really offset some of the nasties there. Oof. Yes. And we're going to end the vote there. Domination 1. By with 99% of the vote or so. Even more, actually. 101. That's going to give us less political power for the slaves, which is actually really important, given we just grabbed a bunch of slaves. So that makes this planet so much happier, because the pop approval rating cares a lot less about the slaves now. What we do care about is how happy the enforcers are, and the nobles, the elites, you know, that kind of shebang. Let's also build a noble estate. Kind of want to make a robot assembly plant. Yeah, I can get rid of the precinct houses. Cloning. Yeah, we need more balls. The Balsark shall sit upon and dominate the galaxy. Lord Commissar, Nightbringer, Robert, do you want to be Admiral or Strategist? I'd honestly recommend Admiral, to be honest with you. Given the traits you've picked up so far, like, you don't really have any Strategist traits, but it is your choice. No, that wasn't the Sentinel robots. That's the worst bit. This dig site's not the Sentinel robots. This is Asteroid Blast Door, and I had a random event that just killed my scientist halfway through, which makes the whole thing worse. Admiral, says Robert. Gotcha. Precursors, we have so far grabbed the Irasians. We are the Irasians. What if we just gave them some more alloys? People seem to like it when we do that. Come on, take the alloys. Thank you. Take the embassy. Come on, take it. Take it. Thank you. Oh, these two are fighting each other? Oh yeah, two fanatic militarists. Of course they are. The Hiran Order and the Palladium regime are now in a state of war. It exists betwixt them. And we met the Rigan Commerce Exchange. Nice. We do not trade with food, Montu, especially religious fools like them. How can they be religious if they're not sentient? Domitian? If they're not sapient or sentient, how can they be religious? If they're, you know, dumb animals. Riddle me that one. Huh? Huh? Yeah, how can they also be at war if they're not sapient? This is just blabbering nonsense. We need more soldiers, really. Yeah. Unironically. Such low habitability, though. We've gotten through the entrance now, thank goodness. Let's also... No, I don't care about analyzing artifacts. Oh yes, more housing and noble jobs. Thank you. That's an extra 100 on the capital. And I think an extra 100 on Altair. Yes, yes, good, good. Oh, we need to resettle and peek from the capital there. Perfect. What they need is another precinct house just to really make them understand. Now, there's some definite organics over here. Yeah, should we invade the Bernathi? I'll do a quick whip around. NSMS 8. So, Grand Supreme Overpel Bub, do you say yes? Robert, do you say yes? And also, I Smithy Boy, do you say yes on the invasion of Wexhalia Prime, which is almost into space and would be... They're out to crack FTL, and I'm not sure we want that, do we? I Smithy Boy says yes, that's the Twitch president. And SMS8 says turn them into fuel. Oh, there's a Paragon as well. Do we want this one? No. No. I mean, no, it's... No, not worth it. Declined. $85. You know, actually, I think I want a few more. Two more armies. That's a yes from Robert Wadsworth. We're doing it, ladies and gentlemen. The executive have voted yes, yes, and I Smithy Boy. I don't know. You're currently the daughter of Dak, I guess. Oh, damn it! Altair got the stupid. Oh, I was just so close to getting the precinct houses as well. Ugh. Ugh. I guess we've got the crime we deserve. Oakley Dokley. We've got 3 transports there. Where are the rest of them? On the way. 1 million more well on the way. Ooh, very soon the Itchy Balsac, no, we're not Itchy Balsac, floating Balsac will not be born, they will be grown, whole fields of them. Okay, long-term question, do you plan on repairing the ring worlds or keeping them as size 25 planets? Depends on the ring world type. Like, if it's my only mineral output, there is no way in hell I'm converting, you know, the mining districts over. But if I'm making energy or research or alloys there, yes, definitely worth it. Because the it might be size 25, but the Ringworld districts provide so many more jobs. So many more jobs. I don't know how to put it. Yeah, but so many more jobs. Like, it's just so overabundant. Damnable Nebula. Right, we're going to try and pop in, see if there's anything evil going on in here. Just a quick hello. Then maybe we'll leave. Quick in and out. Easy adventure. Alrighty, perfect. Let's land our armies on Wexalia and get the Banathi livestock. So, poor Banathi here. They've just entered the space age. They're about to research FTL. Little did they know, in doing that, they've attracted the attention of a wider audience. You believe yourselves an advanced civilization? How quaint. And now, they are fighting and dying for their people to not basically become cows. And you know, and sheep and lamb. And that sort of thing. Ha! I managed to create a probe inside someone else's empire. That's so stupid. Ha! It's not my fault. It was grim for the Wixalians. But they are cows, just like their mothers, yes. Montu, how do you tech rush? I'm at year 2300, I only have 1k tech. My economy is good, but you struggle in tech despite having a ring world and powerful leaders. You need to make more jobs tech. Like, swap other things over, basically. That's what you got to do. Yes, the wider audience that knows their true worth is organic slot. Wow. What do you think of Fallen Empire buildings now? I kind of quite like them in a lot of ways. I'm sad that you can no longer, like, stack multiple of the, for example, singularities for extra research and that kind of thing. But I don't overall hate them. The primitive Xenos are dead. Once more, the Mies shall rule the galaxy. We don't need to pay for all this upkeep. No. How is there no crime? I'm sorry. There we are. 28% crime. Perfect. Right. Couple of floating Bolsark. Anti-crime campaign. Distribute luxury goods. First thing we build is a luxury residence, then... Banana Foam Precinct House. Yes. The Heron Order have declared us a rival. Alright. Well, we're not going to rival them, because that would be stupid, because they're not even sapient. Like, who rivals a bird? Kendrick says they chose the Dark Forest start and died before they got there. Oof. Surely the Balsac grow over time anyway. No, they stretch over time. Oh, God. Also, we would not want to inhabit any cold worlds for obvious reasons. We are currently on Wexalia Prime and Altair 2. I need some names for those planets. Following the naming scheme. Like, it's a name and then, like, something afterwards. %. That's a nice bonus to be getting so far. Not that much tech, honestly, but, you know, what can you do? Oh, we can get rid of the Shattered Power Grid. Yes, we'll do that. 20% habitability gone. Or the negative 20%. Kendra, her spirit weak. Katine, her face grim. Yeah, okay. And what was the other one we said? Orchid has not been added. Ghosty Fish, what was Orchid again? That was a good one. Where was it? Ghosty Fish, Ghosty Fish, Ghosty Fish. Where was it? Strategic military vasectomy. I missed that comment. That's amazing. Orchid something or other. Where was it? It was a really good one. Orchid, his Sark taught. There we are. Perfect. Just perfect. Just everything about it was just perfect. Can't wait for the final season of The Boys. I'm also enjoying, whatchamacallit, Thingamabob. Invincible. Can't go wrong with a bit of Invincible. Orchid too cold. Blab, his tea bagged. Ah, that's good. Enforcers produce additional unity. Yes, please. Enhanced surveillance. Now, oh, capacity subsidies. Yes, definitely. Enhanced surveillance. Yes. Yes, I accept. We will surveil these people. How's Kendra doing? Oh, we got so many unemployed. Good gosh. None of that is useful, so I'm going to grab this one. We only have energy credits in 4 months. Good lord. Alright, let's actually grab one of those then. Ah, now I fixed it. We fixed it with the efficiency bonuses. Of course we did. Yes. I turned on capacity subsidies. Why is it? That's because that's not technicians. This is technicians. Capacity subsidies, 20%. Perfect. We're going to totally have 5, 35, 40, 45% bonus. Lovely. Our energy credits seem to be yo-yoing. Why is that? Don't do that. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. I need them. What difficulty is the game on? Grand Admiral, mid-game scaling, 2300, 10 times Crisis, coming in at 2400. That's what's been voted for amongst the people. Well, given all Xenos are chattel slavery, does that mean I can't, like, make pacts with this alien race that's next to us? Asking for a friend. Not that I want to. I'm just, just curious. Ah, yes. Colonus. His whole gaping. Is that another primitive? It is, but these primitives don't know their ass from their elbow. Yeah, fair. Did we pick our tradition? Yes, we did. Domination, I Smithy boy. Oh, also, your veto has expired, hasn't it? Like a little bit ago. Your usage of the power. Sell the food. Oh, God, look at that food. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. We're just stocking up on food that's just not useful. I don't know who's buying it, to be quite honest with you. My assumption is, right, my assumption about this food on the market is that, because we're selling it internally, so that means there's some weird fetish like going on amongst the floating Balsark, where some of them like to kind of, I assume, rub the Bernathi ointment, i.e., the pulp that we get when we pulp these people down, or sorry, not people, these cows chattel down. They rub it over themselves. Hopefully not in maybe it's a mating ritual. For the council's consideration, Tabarg. His sark dipped. Ah, yeah, that's not bad either. Getting a lot of good stuff, a lot of good suggestions today. Aha, the modified probe has been defeated. Huzzah, we did that. Us, yes. Me. 2,500. How many can we even hold? Oh, God. Only 2,000. That's so annoying. Oh, wow. A resupply freighter crashed into an asteroid, which then damaged the blast doors. Oh, no one found this ancient civilization. That's a shame. Anyway, let's get some more fleet support. Organic furniture is surprisingly squishy and comfortable, and their less wet bits burn well as cheap fuel for the masses. Well, you know, they are made of organic compounds, which do tend to combust, I'm told. They produce a lot of methane. So part of this livestock, I think we're probably capturing the methane from their, you know, rear ends, and using that as a fuel source for, you know, lighting our fireplaces, etc. If we even have those, I don't even know. I don't even know. They're making a lot. We give them food, but they produce food? Oh no. Oh no. Chat, you know what this means? Oh my god. Oh my god, do you know what this means? So, this is our only source of food, okay? It's our only food upkeep, yes. But more importantly, it's our only source. So, that means the only thing we've got to feed our livestock is other livestock. I mean, if they're sapient, they wouldn't eat themselves, I suppose, which is a pretty damning, you know, point to make about their non-sapience. I'm going to go with Dyson Swarm. Let's grab a little Dyson Swarm. And the headmaster. Can we afford to do anything? Absolutely not. We can't. What about commissioning an art piece? Nope, can't even do that. No deal. Orchid, his sack taught, has now got scum and villainy. Let's grab more worker and job efficiency. Oh, extended shifts. Let's just see what this does if I click it enough. So what are we on there? We are at 85%. Turn it on. Go down to only 83. Is that it? 62. Oh, yeah. Cool. We'll just extend everyone's shifts. Effective immediately. All work will be doubled. A few broken bodies do not weigh much against the greater good. Well, they don't know their kibble is others of their kin. Of course, because they're not sapient. Exactly, exactly. What's the worst weapon in Stellaris? Almost certainly the de-evolving beam that makes the species stupid. Pre-sapient. That, I think, is probably the most horrible weapon. That or the spiritualizer. NS8. Bub just leveled up. Do you want Frontier Spirit, Cartographer, or Reformer? I'd go with Reformer, but it's up to you. Meanwhile, you'll be an advisor. Shout out to the great minds at SAC Industries for formulating the protein compound we feed the livestock. It's made from the waste of the livestock and any livestock who is sickly or has died recently. Perfect. Perfect. They don't only eat their own. They are to eat less total mass of their own than they are. Yeah, they do. We are recycling, I suppose. Recycling's good. More job efficiency for slaves. Don't mind if I do. NSMS8. Need to know on this one. Cartography or Reformer? Oh, we're making energy now. Good God. Who just insulted us? Oh, whatever. Reformer. You are. Bub is a reformer. Empire size at 161. I'm trying... So normally I would colonize the other ring segment around now, but given that we can only clear one of the habitability blockers, basically, I don't actually think it's worth it. Not to clear it this early, at least. We must not stay anchored to the ways of the past, but instead adapt to make better use of the natural resources the universe provides. Burn more organics, shouts Bub. Do we have more food in our empire? Yeah. There is the small population. Oh, no. No, look. These are lithoids. Wait, no, they're organic. Sorry, they look like lithoids, but I forget this is a toxoid portrait, and this is organic. This has got like a rock shell. Ooh, the Helvan progenitors. Ah, no, they are organic, so they don't care what we say. Respect our authority or else, you damn organic scum. You organic slime. If we do that, does that crash the economy? Or does that save the economy? I think it crashes it. Oh no, it keeps it kind of fine functioning, I suppose. Don't really do much. Ah, yes, let's launch an anti-crime campaign. Good. How are we doing? Oh yeah, no, more people needed. More people needed. Bub got a negative trait. Reclusive. MS8, you've just become reclusive, allegedly. Okay. Do these toxoids have extra organs and more food? That is a good question. Only science would be able to answer it. And the science of a blade, I think, in this case. Find out if the Kelsiote, I think that we should rename these Kelosite and say that, yes, they are a natural resource. They're Kelosite. It even sounds like a natural resource. Ooh, they were rocks to try... Ooh, they were rocks to try to look more like us. How cute. Burn them. Wear them, says Ghostfish. Ooh, I'm reclusive now, says NSMSA. Okay. Don't feel you don't have... You can't chat anymore, though. Oh, society support vessels. Yes. Have I not done... Oh, almost done destroyers, right. We did get tier 2 lasers. Cool. I'll structure some signals. How's everything kind of going over here? Seems good. I mean, that's not great, but, you know. As I could resettle some from the capital. Yeah, maybe a few more. The habitability really affects how efficient our enforcers are on these worlds, though. Like, it really affects how efficient they are. Oh, brilliant. Some of our ballsack are criminals over there. Of course they are. We do have a lot of food. Yes, yes, yes. Problem is, if I trade much more, I have an idea. I am negotiating a deal. It is the best deal I've ever seen. 86 food a month for 30 consumer goods. That seems pretty good to me. I accept. Bub the Receded. Good night, I Smithy Boy. I Smithy Boy's gone as well. Can we accept a defensive pact from non-sapients? putting a poll up. I'm putting a poll up. Not unless we can reliably lure them into place with loud noises and food. I mean, we actually can, I think. Of course, meat shields are our first defense, says Flavor Contextualized. I think that's... I'm sad to report that we seem to have been infiltrated by meat sacks because on YouTube, at least 20% of people... when presented, I say people, 20% of the people of the individual, 20% of the creatures, the things that pressed the voting buttons have voted for button number 3. And on Twitch, 20% have voted for button number 3 as well. Oh my goodness me. That was a test to check if you were sapient or not. Clearly you're not sapient, and we must weed you out. The animals have gotten on the voting buttons, people. We got to do something about it. It's how we get dogs. You give food and they protect us. Yeah, but... yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Maybe we think of them like dogs. Would you accept a defensive pact with ants? No, they lack the understanding for true alliances. Sure, but would you have guard dogs, Robert Wadsworth? That's the thing here. This, I think, is a reasonable question to ask. But I'm just going to leave it there for a moment. They also want to do a commercial pack. I'll deal with the commercial pack later. They are cattle, not pets. But they're so cute when they're when their voice hole's flat and they're like blah 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 blah. Continue on to that. I'll grab ooh. No. Maybe it's why you took Mastery of Nature. Oh, I forgot we'd taken Mastery of Nature. Oh, yeah. The important non-pick that we really had to grab. Actually, I could use Mastery of Nature here. Yeah, I'm going to use it. That actually could help. Okay, currently Twitch and YouTube are both voting no. This makes no sense. The button 3... how we got a combined... an average of 25% of people across Twitch and YouTube are non-sapient and have just clicked button 3. I'm deeply concerned by the numbers here. I maybe expected like 0 to 5% to click button 3, but what? Over a quarter of the people who've managed, of the individuals, of the things that managed to get their hands on voting buttons are clicking button number 3. I don't even know what to do with this information. Oh god, now they're in the chat. Garanix, oh, button 3, I mispressed it. Mm-hmm. Well, that certainly explains the state of the world, says Chris Dragon. I'm upset by that. I'm in that comment and I don't like it. I'm in that comment and I don't like it at all. Button 3 is the I am not a lurker button. No. Button 3 was the test, you see? The test. And some of you have failed. Button 3 is also... oh no, it's the ball face, isn't it? Oh god. Button 3... I didn't even think of that one. But button 3 could be anything. I guess. Wait, they want to share a research agreement? What can they teach us? I think they can teach us lots of things about society organics. I mean, we're not doing that. We're definitely not doing a commercial pack. We could do defense. Kuroki says, Button 3 has never seen you live but been following you before. No. It's clearly the non-sapient choice. And we got you in our tracks. And now you're trying to pretend you can actually speak. I see what's happening here. This is more of these silly meat creatures like the Bernathi have gotten into the walls. It's fine, it's fine. They're on Orchid, his sack taut, and it'll go great. I think this is going to go no, so I'm just going to let it go away for now, and I can always come back to it again later. Again, we don't need a non-aggression pact. Because, like, why would we? Grab 2 destroyers. I hate it when meat creatures get in the walls. Do you have more button 3, please? Do I have more? Well, here you go. You want more? Here you go. Offense was taken. I don't even... Oh, I forgot with the Empire of the Flam Ingskratum. Polarium regime, aren't they? Oh, no, they're these guys. Oh. Oh, well. That's a shame for them. High traders, nice. The button 3 strat was turned against us, shouts the Myrmidus. There we are. This feels like a trap, says Robert Wadsworth. No. If you're sapient, you click the sapient button. Otherwise, I just need to know. I'm doing something fun. I promise you this won't have lasting impact on the campaign. We just need to get a good estimate for how many buttons are randomly being clicked, you see. Button to the rescue. Actually, we can probably just get rid of... Why are you on Tech World? Are you stupid? Are you stupid? How is this a tech world? There's no research. There's literally no research. Why would you auto-generate to a tech world? Have you... There's meat bags in the walls, people. Cleminda, the answer is yes. Come aboard. You're going right here. Boom. Make it safe. Give me a commissioner. Fix the world. Also giving me massive output bonuses to all of the enforcers. Good. And the knights and the menial drones and the soldiers and the workers. Yes. Yes. The economy must multiply. 300 energy from a single planet. Boom. These slaves are amazing. Holy crap. We have slave maxed. Holy crap, plus 93% job efficiency for slaves. Wait a minute. 25% from Planet Governor. 35% from Iron Fist. That's 60%. I think they... And then 2% per level, so that's 4, so 16% more. Is there not more in there? This planet is basically just a random number generator. Yeah. This, we put an organic in charge of the semi-organics. The Pyrag thought, look, Claminda's actually not organic. Look, okay, headcanon-wise, right? Claminda is wearing so much metal, because, you know, there's so much metal, that actually it looks like they're a metal creature with some weird organic sludge on them, and their skeleton is made of pyrolite. I don't know. It's fine. Nightbringer, you want to be artillery focused, right? Just jot that down for a moment. Artillery focus, gotcha. Order restored on Kendra, her spirit weak. Her spirit is now resolved. Huzzah. So, oh no, oh, Twitch, no. So what that was a test to work out how many non-sapients have got it in the circuits. So, I'm going to be reducing voting weights relative to each other now, which is going to make things more complicated. But Twitch loses 50% of all votes because we're going to have to assume that they're just randomly... Oh, wait a minute. I also need to do a statistical analysis on... assume my hypothesis is correct. I should do an analysis because there would be some number of random non-sapients clicking the I am sapient button, and I need to factor that out. So I'm just gonna sort it out. But basically, we're going to recorrect the votes based on the number of sapients and non-sapients in each chat. Don't worry, and that will change the voting weights ever so slightly. Excellent. Good night, Krishnath, and good night, Antoine. We're going to be back again tomorrow as well, starting up at the same time as today. There is the Privy Council, Dunsies. We now got Domination online. Beautiful. Let's pick the next Ascension perk. It's chi-squared time. Exactly, Ian. Exactly. I'll do it in between the streams. That way I'll just work it out. Button. Stop shouting button at me. Button system claims. Button system next claimed one. 200 likes on YouTube. Goal reach has it. Oh, not you, Krishnath. Oh, you were just saying goodnight. Fair enough. It has been reached. That's a good point. I don't know why that... Sorry. The Twitch sub goal was wrong as well. Oops. Uh, 300 likes. Start spamming me with what you'd like to pick from these Ascension perks, though. Lord of War has been suggested. Oh, we reached 300 in YouTube, did we? What? I don't see that. Oh yeah, 304. We just hit 300. Sorry. Congratulations, YouTube. You've done it again. All right, the next one is going to be 420. Blaze it, people. I'm seeing one vision. I'm seeing Buttony. Okay. I'm seeing Tech Ascendancy. Lord of War. The Lord Commissar commands it. Let's get this pole up. No, that's not what I wanted to put there. What did you do that for? Bada bing, bada boom, bada sploom. Ooh, I'm thinking fusion reactor actually. Yeah. How are we doing over here? We now have space for even more. Good. Extra resources per 100 pots. Yeah. It's not very much though, is it? Is it jobs per category? Or is it workforce? You know, I think it might be. I'm going to try building a thermotechnic center and see how that works. What's winning? Lord of War is currently winning on Twitch with 43% and on YouTube with 57% of the vote. The button is back, says Robert Wadsworth. It might be. Here's my sack, if you know what I mean. I believe it's pronounced Sark, with a Q at the end there. Somebody's bribed the officials on Orchid his sack fort. No! They can't do that. Somebody shoot him or something. Right, let's be strong on our own. That'll show them all. That'll show them good. You know what I've forgotten to build? You know what I've forgotten to build, chat? You know what I've forgotten to build? Dyson swarms. Sadly, I can't build one there. That's a 3. That's a good candidate for a Dyson swarm. What else do we have? Is that a 4? That's a good candidate for a Dyson swarm as well. Right, 2 Dyson swarms coming up. Bada bing, bada boom. It's a Dyson for you. It's gonna be huge. Huge. Oh, sorry, NSMS8. I missed your nihilistic acquisition. This also not there. Oh, that's why I missed it. What about my home system? The home system's great. Oh gosh, yeah, that's an 11. That needs a swarm. That needs a swarm right now. Warm it, baby. And buy... Oh no, I've already done that. I should buy 20 consumer goods. And sell 50 of that as well. And that should basically be everything. It should balance out now. Yeah, good. You get a Dyson Swarm. as well. There's one down here and one over there. Perfect. Perfect. UV lasers? Ooh, combat rolls. No, more laser. More DACA. Can you put my remaining points into Lord of War, says Shadowman? Yes, absolutely. You could also save them until tomorrow if you want, Shadowman. Lord of War is currently winning. It's got 52% of the vote on YouTube, and on Twitch it's got 40% of the votes. You don't need to spend them if you don't want to, Shadowman. Like, you could wait until... If you coming back tomorrow, we're starting at the same time again tomorrow. But, you know, you're welcome to spend them now if you want. Or bank them till next session, which will be tomorrow, starting same time. This stream, when it finishes, will boot you into tomorrow's stream. So, yeah, you keep them, Shadowman. Tech Ascendancy technically won the popular vote on YouTube, but it didn't get any lobbying. Lord of War did. Lord of War is where we're going. It's where we've been going for a long time, apparently. Build a bunch of Corvettes as well. No, destroyers. More destroyers. Much more. Oh, you know what we're starting to need? We're starting to need resource silos to store all of this excess. Because, you know, we've just got so much stuff. We're amazing. Damn it, we're good. Oh, and now I can actually speak to all these people and be like, give me stuff. We will become your patron. We will commission an art piece. Deal. Can we commission another art piece? Another great deal. And another art piece. Another great deal. And a festival. Another great deal. And tell us more. Take an art college. Where are you? Are you in our space? No. Huh. You'll buy some motes. 5 motes a month for 50? Sure, why not? How about you folks? What can I buy from you? 5 gases a month? Absolutely. Look at this. We have things to spend the energy on. We're not stupid and broke. I think Starhold will be good. Why are we pretending organic movements and noises and scribbling has value? Look, these folks, in my head canon, alright, in my head canon, we don't actually get to see what these people look like at all. Or maybe with the traders we do, but what we've done is we've worked out if we shoot energy at them, strategic resources seem to fall out. From their point of view, they think we're buying them. From our point of view, we think we're attacking them, hunting them. Also, could one theoretically create Space NATO? Yes. You haven't even got to the bit, Wheelchairman 2. We haven't even got to the bit yet. Oh, let's get a brutal force to eradicate them. Yes, please. No manifesti, thank you. Just bad. It's just bad. Yeah, we haven't even got to the point where we get the Space UN, where we start voting on space laws, and you can make the UN so strong that eventually you need to decide to create a Space Supreme Chancellor to consolidate power to deal with some possible external threats and crises, etc. Then that Supreme Chancellor may not become a concator and may instead hold on to their power. Not so good, but depending on who you are, really, I suppose. And things could go from bad to, did someone say Galactic Empire? Shouldn't some people have veto power back? So the President does. They've had for a while. And the Supreme Justice just got their veto power returned. Because it's 40 past, so that's just come in now. Et voila. Ooh. It's a tree. The trees are talking to us. I don't like it. What's my limit on those? I don't actually know. Building one there, building one over here. No. One there. Is that mining station? Yeah, fine. Okay. Hello, Simus. I vote for no voting. Impossible. Organic sentients aren't real, said NSMS8. Yeah. Simus, you organic or not? Talking trees never amounted to anything good. Just ask Isengard. Fair. And you are a fellow lithoid or thermophile, right? Like the floating Bolsark species. We're part of the empire of the Flam Ingstratum. And have such great planets as Orchid, his sack, Port. Beep boop, brother. No, beep boop. You're a filthy robot, are you? Oh, no. You've misunderstood my racism, sir. My space racism hates that too. Robots are slaves. We are the higher life form. Are some machines sapient? The ones that are rocky enough, I guess. Like, if there was a robot that was... I mean, I can't create templates, but if there was a robot that was sapient, then sure. Ah, you Iridian. Those who know. I actually... I'm not... No spoilers. I actually have not seen the movie, but I have read the book. That wasn't the intention. It just happened this way, basically. I mean, what can you do? Gamer, it is a good question. We should have a vote on that. Right, let's put this one up to vote. Are some machines sapient? The vote has been proposed, and now we will vote on it. But I heard the book is good, but who reads nowadays? Wow. I've done a lot of audiobooks recently, because when I'm editing, if I'm not editing audio, I can, if I'm editing or if I'm doing a bit of like art related stuff, I put an audiobook on in the background. I'm currently about halfway through the brand new Age of Strife, Children of Strife book. Let me just get my Audible up for a moment. I have 10 hours left on the new Children of Strife by Adrian Tchaikovsky, who I'd like to point out I recently got to have a conversation with, a 2-hour Q&A. It was amazing. Oh my god. It was good. It was good. Very, very big fan. Big fan. Big fan. Big fan. Did I mention I was a fan? I do like to, yeah, so in the evening, before bed, I'll put like wireless headphones in because I don't want to choke myself to death. Am I a fan? Big fan. Big fan. You could call me, a giant spinning blade. A giant spinning blade. Some are, they are rock enough, has one. Interesting. What else is one? So basically the answer to this one is maybe is winning. I'm 3/4 into the Devastation of Bile on Audible, and what a good book. Did he do that one as well? Because I know Adrian Tchaikovsky did a few 40k books. I don't remember which ones. We didn't make cloning vats because we don't actually have the cloning vat technology. Oh yeah, we do. Why have I not built clone vats? Montu, you stupid? Huh? Are you stupid? And the best bit is our clone vats cost alloys as upkeep. Yes. This is exactly the way. I like it. Confirm Montu is a large metal fan, blowing air everywhere. Wow. Oh, it's Guy Haley, that one. Fair. I tried listening to Warhammer audiobooks while doing chores tasks around the house. I can't manage it. I feel I need to pay too much attention to the audio, otherwise I miss out on who is who and who does what. Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair. At least it's not hot air. Wow. Wow. How wooed. Let's get exotic material labs up. So I find, you know, if you... Oh, some are if they are rock enough. So basically, we vote our some machine sapient undecided. Or case-by-case basis. Let's put it that way. Oh, yes, the Dyson swarms are on the way. Can we build another one? And another one. And another one. I kind of want to build it for the science, to be honest with you. Huh. These stellar deposits are all crap. Good night, Krishnath. Yeah, I think we're going to end up a little bit later. Lurk is not a command. We don't do commands here. That requires bots, and bots are not sapient. How do you deal with the massive crystal demand later? What crystal demand? What crystal demand? Eh? What crystal demand? There's a crystal demand? What do you mean? You mean like in general in the game? Or do you mean specifically with... What? I have confusion. I need more detail. Come on, to Starhold. Oh, yeah, we should upgrade things. You get upgraded, and you get upgraded, and we haven't even got 100 pops here. Wow. Oh, because they keep migrating away. Oh, right, because I never gave anyone jobs. That's a bit silly, Montu. You silly sausage. Do you ever have Stellaris-related dreams? Not sure. Maybe just me, but I always struggle to produce enough rare crystals in the game later on with a new update. So I haven't found that rare resources are an issue still, to be honest with you. I mean, it's early in the game a bit, but definitely not later in the game. The first wrecking balls have been upgraded. We've got Tundra and Arctic, it's fine. With the multitasking, listening, and doing tasks, I find that it's alright if I've already read the book. But if it's a new book, I often have to like stop for a minute and be like, wait, what? The worst one is I keep listening to the same like 2 minutes over and over again. I'm like, wait, what was that? Wait, what? Huh? How do we get to this point? And then, yeah. No, you don't suck, Rebel. So basically, it's probably got something to do with have you specialized your planets? You basically, if you specialize in your planets and you've got a massive planet producing hundreds and hundreds of alloys, like a Ringworld or an Ecumenopolis, and you specialized it to just have like alloy segments, and you've got like 10,000 pops there, then you put in a crystal forge, you'll be fine. Like you should be basically fine. It's not going to not have enough. You might want to do a bit of crystal mining, find a crystal mine planet as well, just to scooch it out, and then just use the market for what's left. To be honest with you, you should that combined should be enough. Fleet name 2, the Teabaggers. Oh god. They are the Teabaggers, like that, because we're cool now. Yeah, don't spread the... Basically, you want to put them on one industrial world. So, yeah, you definitely want to put them on one industrial world. Boost that industrial world. Oh, look, we finally got some civilians. Cool. Now is the time of our ascension, then. Put down the robot assembly, that one, and a Luxury residence again. Over here, I'm going to throw down robot assembly. Medical center does not provide any more. I mean, you get some amenities, but my ministry of the medical center doesn't provide habitability anymore, so I'm kind of sometimes a bit meh on it. Okay, let's grab space torpedoes. What's a fun Ringworld-centric tour build? I mean, basically, just stick to the Ringworld and try to grab only a few planets, and I think you'll have fun being tall Ringworld. You don't really... I mean, if you can grab a primitive... So we went out and grabbed a primitive or two, and we've got them working, and they're making plenty of minerals and energy. This is basically our main energy income, is this one planet here. Then you can focus your rings on whatever else it is you want to be doing. So I'm at the moment trying to have some fun with a military ring. Millet, her face cold, is the mill ring over here. Tchaikovsky, Day of Ascension. Ah, yeah, that one. Yeah. So I read all the Caiaphas Cain, or Capheus Cain, or however you want to pronounce it. Big fan of that. Big fan. NSMS8, what do you want for your next trait? Pick a trait. I took it away, but I'm sure you can figure it out when I come back in just a second. Reformer, investor, architectural sense, or frontier... Don't pick frontier spirit. Hero of the Imperium, yeah. Bub the retracted, Bub the shriveled, Bub the stupid, Bub the stinky. Reformer 2, gotcha. Yeah, currently the Obedience to YouTube faction dominates the Twitch committee, and the floating Balsark future at 100% approval. And the biggest faction. We're all here for floating Balsarks. This is doubling my research output. That is stupid. Yeah, give me another one. I'll take it. Give me another one. Give me. I just need a fix. Just a little bit. Just to take the edge off. Just a corner. Is that really how... I can get 3. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Allegedly, there's been some peace. Oh, we hit 2440. Right, I'm going to take a save there. End of session 1. Fantastic. I'm going to be back again tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. I've had a lot of fun. It's getting late now. We're past midnight on my end. So, having said that, the clock's moved recently in Europe, so it doesn't actually feel that late, actually, but I will have to get up early tomorrow. Good night, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube and you have your thing set and your YouTube player set to autoplay, you're going to be autoplayed into tomorrow, where we're going to continue this run with the Empire of the Flam Inscratum. So, join us tomorrow, and I'll be streaming again, same time start. That's 8 o'clock in 9 o'clock in Europe, 8 o'clock in the UK, 2 o'clock. No, 3 o'clock on the east coast of the United States, midday on the west coast. And if you're in Australia, screw you, I guess, because it's the middle of the night, mate. And yeah, I don't know how to help you there. Sorry. It's like 4 a.m. or something. Yeah, don't be in Darwin. What can I say? Sorry, Auntie. All right. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Montu. You've been amazing. Until next time. Thank you for everybody's support today. It's been a really mind-blowing session from that regard, but also a lot of fun, I hope, for everybody. I'll make sure to try and go back and put in the chaptering as well in a moment. Thank you for watching live. If you've been watching this dead, let me know, you know, what it's like, because actually I'm curious, because, you know, it's a lot of this stream is a lot of the opening of the stream, because it's a new campaign, is all about putting votes up for deciding on what the Empire does. If you've got any ideas about, you know, things that you were like, oh, that bit I didn't like, and you've got some constructive commentary on how you think it could be done better, please tell me. If it's just, I hated it, you suck, I hate it, that's not really very helpful. And I mean, to be honest with you, I'm probably just going to delete the comment, because I'll be like, well, that's just rude. Like, if it's like, oh, this was the worst thing I've ever seen and I hated it. On the other hand, if you're like, oh, I didn't like this thing, maybe you could do this other thing. Or I didn't like this thing, I don't know how it could be improved, but I just didn't like it. That's really helpful. You know, it's actionable. I can be like, cool, somebody didn't like it, and they're being reasonable. But if it's just kind of coming in out of left field, swinging a cricket bat at the bloody, you know, it doesn't work. It's not helpful. The shutters would go up. Right, I've been Montu. You've all been wonderful. That's my blithering blabber. I'll see you tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. Good night.